Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to another Tarot Card Live with General Goods Tarot. Good day to you all and happy Wednesday. Hello, everyone. Welcome and happy Wednesday. Today we are doing yes or no questions for free. So if you would like a free tarot reading, all you have to do is ask a question in a yes or no format, and I'll answer you to the best of my ability in 3 cards or less, depending on what spirit wants. Good day to you all. Hi, Chicky Lexi. Thank you for your donation, by the way. Hello, Leah. Hi, I am Lulu. Sika, thank you for your donation, as well as you too, Mr. Maurice Evan Jones. It's good to see you all. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. I'm back. Hello, Read with Yashika. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. Hi, Jessica Lane. I hope that you are well. Hello, E. Was waiting for your live. I am live. Hello, everyone. Hi, Jada. Good day and happy post full moon. I hope that the full moon has treated you all well. I survived it. It's good to see you guys. Hello to you. All right, so we can get started now, right? Before we get started on tarot readings, it's important for you all to know tarot is never the definitive guide to the future. It's only picking up on current energies, and energy is ever changing, just like our opinions, our thoughts, and our feelings, okay? So yes, today can be a no tomorrow. A prediction today could be different tomorrow. So it's very important that you guys understand you're the master of your fate, okay? And use these tarot readings in connection with your intuition as guides and not as the 100% truth, okay? Samreen, hello. Hi, E, was waiting for your live. Guess what? I messaged my ex despite you telling me not to, and I used harsh words like spineless. I regret it later. Samreen, no! Hello, Vivi. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. How are you? Samreen, are you okay? What's going on? Hello, MM. Oh my goodness. Listen, it's okay. We all do things. Yeah, I feel light. You know what? Hey. Maybe you just needed to unload. You know what I mean? Sometimes we just need to unload. I feel like I'm still sick, trying to gather the courage to go to class. Vivi, do take care of yourself. Do take care of yourself, okay? But still regret. But still regret. Okay, he was spineless. He was spineless, and that's the truth. But shouldn't have told him. How did he take it? I'm nosy now. I'm kind of nosy at the moment. How did he take it? Was he like, damn? Good for you, Sammy. Sometimes you just gotta say it, you know? You just gotta say something. All right, guys. So without delay, we're gonna get started on yes or no readings. If you would like a yes or no reading, now's your time to post. I'm gonna answer 2 people before we get to Chicky, Lexi, and Camille. Thank you, Camille, for your donation. He didn't reply. Oh my goodness. Take care of yourself, Vivi. All right, so we'll answer Jada. Jada, you're going to be the first person of today. Will I be getting proposed to this year? Random, I know, but I feel like something may be coming. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings, please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Jada, as well as the future of your romantic love life. Spirit, is Jada going to be proposed to this year? 3 cards for yes or no. Oh, yes, it is. Oh my God, you are going to be proposed to this year. At the very least, the energies are around a potential proposal. Now, I want you to know that this is not the glorious happiness that you might expect from a proposal. It actually ends in a tower moment, or it evolves into a tower moment. We have the Tower, the Magician, and the Three of Pentacles, okay? Spirit is saying, like, be mindful. It might evolve into a Tower moment that you're really going to have to do some work after this. Like, there's like some work involved, potentially even eyes on the proposal, like working on the energies of spectators too, okay? So this is not like a joyous experience. This is something that is kind of quite dramatic, okay? So that is your reading. The answer is yes, and expect a Tower moment surrounding it. It's not joy and happiness. It's like a whole thing. But I do hope that if anyone's proposing to you, Jada, it's someone who you deeply care for. Okay. Hello, Camille. Thank you for your donation. Welcome. All right, so I'm going to answer Sam Reen now. I have a birthday today. Read with Yashika. Remind me after we do the donation questions. I would love to answer your question. So happy birthday to Read with Yashika. We hope that you are blessed today. Hello, Mama Heather. I'm going to answer Sam Reen, and then we're going to do 2 donated questions with Chicky Lexi and Camille. Thank you both so much. Yeah, in the free question, I was like, he felt hurt. Okay, so he felt hurt, or did he felt it was justified? Okay. So, Samreen, do you have a question? Do you want to ask if he felt hurt or felt the hurt was justified? Was that your question? Yes. What he felt afterwards, yes. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Samreen, can we connect to the person on their mind in relation to this question here, please and thank you? Can we connect to Samreen's higher self and spiritual team and all those guiding them? Spirit, in 3 cards, did this individual feel hurt by Samreen's words? 3 cards for yes or no. Is it what I think it is? He was surprised. He's like, what? Because normally you're not. Because he considers you to be like more mature than this. Like, he was surprised by the immaturity, I suppose. We have here the Empress, the Chariot, and the Page of Cups here. So did he feel hurt? No, but he viewed your actions as immature. He's just like, what am I reading right now? So that is your question. Kind of a no, more so baffled by your behavior, which is very interesting. So that is your reading. He was baffled. And as I'm looking down, and I'm confused too, by the way. I'm looking down at a notification and I'm like confused. So he was confused, baffled, especially because he had a vision of you. And he felt like you were different. He turns out to be shameless as well. I'm sorry you went through that. Oh my goodness. Mama Heather, hello to you. Hello everyone. Hi Diamond. It's good to see you all. Guys, please pause your free questions. We're about to get to a donation with Chicky Lexi. Chicky Lexi, give me a thumbs up if you're here. And then read with Yashika after Camille's donation. We're going to give you a birthday reading, okay? We're going to give you a 3-card reading. You can ask whatever you want, okay? Yes, we're going to do more free readings after the donations, okay, Diamond? Every 2 donations, free readings. Every 2 free readings, 2 donations. Back to back to back to back to back. All right, so let me pull up your question now. Chicky Lexi. Let me not pull up Google Maps. Oh my goodness. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Chicky Lexi, and all those guiding you. We're also going to connect to your higher self, Chicky Lexi, your spiritual team, the ancestors that guide you. We're going to connect to the future of your romantic love life, especially your soulmate, okay? Your soulmate's higher self and spiritual team. Please and thank you. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Chicky Lexi, how will these two show up in a couple? How will Chicky Lexi and her soulmate show up as a couple? 5 cards. Hi, Virgo. It's good to see you. Camille, hello to you. Happy Wednesday. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. Is it what I think it is? Oh my goodness. So this is like her thinking this, right? So you're gonna have a lot of challenges with your soulmate, and they're gonna really they're gonna stick through you through every one of those challenges. So with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands here. So Diamond, just hold on. I'll let you know when 3 questions are open, okay? We have here the King of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and then we have here the 2 of Pentacles. This relationship that you're going to have with your soulmate, you will be baffled by your soulmate's emotional intelligence, okay? And it looks like you may even, what's the word for it? Be worried that this person is hiding or is lying to you because of how wonderful they are. Okay, so you're going to have to try to find ways to process that your soulmate's genuine. This is a relationship you can't fail. But I see you learning how to trust through your soulmate because they're showing up emotionally generous. Okay. So it's like you have a lack of faith going into the connection, and you gain balance with those feelings and that jaded nature within you through this person's emotional calmness. Spirit is saying this is a very respectful individual. Okay, beautiful. So you've met a very good match for needing to trust, wanting to trust someone. Okay. We're gonna go through that. Can we get 3 more, Spirit? I really do see you afraid to trust, okay? We have your conflict and beginnings, followed by chasing toxicity and mistakes with the lusting here. I want you to know initially you don't seem to trust this person, even though they are completely trustworthy. You're going to make some mistakes because you are afraid to trust, because you're worried that this person is non-committal. And I want to say you're going to potentially repeat behavior from past connections in this relationship, though this partner that you have is someone you can trust. Okay? Spirit, can we get 5 more cards for Chicky Lexi on how these two will show up in a relationship? Okay. So with the Emperor and the 2 of Swords here, followed by the 4 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and lastly we have here the 4 of Wands. It just feels like the end of you worrying about not being placed first or not being placed as a priority in someone's life. Okay, this person is showing up as an emperor because they choose to be mature and controlled. You feel so much more calm around them. It just feels like you're coming through with everything to throw at a person, and he's just handling it and taking it, and is able to reflect, or rather alchemize, the conflict that you guys have into a healing situation where you feel more at peace and at calm with this person, with the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. It's very beautiful. This is not a cheater. This is not someone who is not wanting to commit to you. This is someone who is wanting to be very patient with you. You're worth you're worth working on the connection with, okay? Can I tell you, I just felt like I was about to say an accent. This person might have a second language where they sometimes mix the words, okay? So we're gonna get 5 more oracle cards for you, Chicky Lexi. I'm convinced that a lot of men like toxic relationships. Spirit, 5 more cards for Chicky Lexi. All right, so we have here hoping and pain here, okay? Followed by hopeless, boundaries, and longing. I will say this, your future soulmate does not put up with you antagonizing him for things he hasn't done. Spirit is just telling me right now he has strong boundaries up with you when it comes to behavior that makes him feel like he's being accused of something that he hasn't done. And I think that you really craved this in a connection where someone is strong with their boundaries, but it adores you. So this is going to be very helpful for the both of you, where this person's going to learn how to stand up for themselves, and you're going to learn how to trust another individual. So it's really a great match for the both of you. I think that both of you have been craving another individual with strong boundaries and is respectful and loyal. Okay. So that is your reading, Chicky Lexi. I see it as a very private connection where you guys are working through various lessons of how to interact with a romantic partner. And the both of you end up stronger as individuals, but stronger together as well. And this is probably why you guys are soulmates, because you are going to teach him lessons that he needs to learn for himself and vice versa. So you will learn to trust and he will learn to stand up for himself. He might be in a culture where he has to be submissive, even if he is in the right. So I think you're going to teach him how to not be that way. You know what I mean? So that is your reading, Chicky Lexi. Beautiful, beautiful reading. You're very welcome. Beautiful connection you have coming through here. All the best to you. I can't wait for you guys to find each other. With that said, we're going to disconnect from all the previous readings and we're going to get to Camille now. Camille, are you ready for your reading? Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding me, please clear my energies and realign my chakras. Please and thank you. I'm going to sip my energy drink. What I need to hear right now, please. Absolutely. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, Camille. Your soul, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you. Please and thank you, Spirit. Hello, Playboy Bunny. It's good to see you. I'm connecting to an anxious but very exciting energy for you. Spirit, in 5 cards, what does Camille need? What does Camille need to know right now, Spirit? I need some new clothes too. What does Camille need to know right now? Okay, can we get 5 more cards, please, from the oracles? Two more. Are you telling me this right now? Is this what I think it is right now? So Camille, something is coming back to you. You're gonna get a second opportunity with something in your life. Okay, what they need you to know right now is your energies, the way that you're reacting to the world, the way that you're operating, I'm trying to like frequencies or something like that. You're operating in a very balanced vibration is all I can say. You're thoughts and how you interact with the world is in alignment with something coming back to you that you may have missed out on a chance to interact with. So we have the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Cups here. The way that you're handling life, while for you, you may be in like a needing to balance out situations, like, okay, I need more time here, so I'm going to take a break here. Or this situation is going on, so I'm going to go do this. Even though you're in like this balancing act, what you're doing is oddly enough bringing in some type of reunion with a blessing you may have missed before. Okay, we have here the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Six of Swords here. Whatever this thing is, because it's something that you did walk away from, but it's something that you're gonna get again. You're gonna receive again because you have a better handling on how you interact with the world and how you act towards things. Okay. Can you bless me money-wise? Spirit, can you bless Camille? We have here running and non-committal. You may have not been able to take an opportunity because you weren't ready for it personally. Maybe you didn't feel ready to commit to something. But with the mistakes, rejection, and second chances here, it looks like something you decided not to do is coming back around. Like an opportunity again, okay? And this is going to be a blessing for you. So this is what they want you to know right now. Something that you didn't commit to before in the past due to how you were, I don't know what it can be, but we will see. I'm really certainly curious too. But whatever this is, it will help you move forward easier in your life versus what's going on right now. Gotcha, Mr. Maurice Evans-Jones. I'm down for blessings. Me too, Spirit. We're going to clear the energies now. So that is your reading, Camille. Because of how you have matured, you're going to receive the opportunity to interact with something that you may have missed or you decided not to commit to. You may have not been able to see it during those times because you were in some type of balancing act, but you're in a better place now to see it and receive it. So that's really awesome. Good job to you. And I heard you can't miss this. I heard you can't miss it this time, whatever it is. Maybe it's like a sign somewhere that says, do this, join us, and do that. Or it's like a message. I have no idea. Please tell us if you interact with it, okay? I'm curious and nosy. You're absolutely welcome, Camille. Thank you so much for your support. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to answer 2 free questions before we get to Mr. Maurice Evans-Jones and Sika. If you would like a free reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer our birthday person with, hold on. I have to do a birthday reading. Are you here in chat right now? Happy birthday to you. Hi, John Clark. It's good to see you. How's life going? Hold on. Where are you? Read with Yashika. Are you here? There you are. Would you like to ask your question? You get 1 3-card reading. Ask whatever you want. There are 2 birthdays, by the way, Erica, MM and Yashika. MM, happy birthday to you. I will give you a birthday reading as well after the next round of donated readings, okay? All right, so why does every friend of mine leave me? Why no one understands my feelings, even my mom sometimes. First, my bestie left me, then I got a male bestie who also got separated. I don't know with who I share my feelings. Okay. So every time you share your emotions, people walk away from you. Is that what you're saying? We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you. Read with Yashika. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding. Read with Yashika. In her understanding, why does every friend of hers leave her? And I want to say trigger warning, okay? I would like to say trigger warning. So I think it is. So I would like to say trigger warning, read with Yashika. There is a certain way that you're expressing yourself. There's a certain way that you're expressing yourself that causes your friends to disconnect from what you're explaining, okay? It could be how you're expressing it. It could be what you're talking about. It may trigger people. So with the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Six of Cups here, it looks like the way that you communicate causes people to rethink meeting up with you again, okay? Now, I will get, it feels rather harsh too, by the way. Like, this message feels rather harsh. It is the way that you're communicating. And with the Page of Wands and the Six of Cups, it's just like, I don't know, like friends of yours think of you in the sense like, I don't know if I want to see you again. Spirit, how is Read with Ashika communicating to these friends? What is their opinion, the collective opinion? All right. So, again, trigger warning. These are just the collective understanding of these friends. Why did these friends leave you? Is because they felt that when you were sharing your emotions, they thought that you were rather shallow. Okay, and there was something toxic about your expressions, okay, in their opinion. So with the shallow, chasing, and then shocking here, it's just when I make friends, I don't take them as friends, I just take them as my family. So when you make new friends, you just immediately treat them like family. So it's like you meet them and immediately you treat them like they're close to you. Is that what it is? Hello, Sarabi. The first friend of mine, we had 14 years of friendship. Okay. She was jealous of me. So it looks like it's like the friends of yours just didn't like how you communicated to them in their perspective. Okay. Understood. So with shallow, chasing, and shocking here, it's just the way that you express yourself, okay, to the friends, and that's just really it. And it could be for many different reasons as to why, but it's because of the way you communicate it to them, okay, and that's it. And I want to say, Spirit doesn't want you to worry about these people. If they have left your life, they're not worth the worry, you know. If they can at the very least explain to you why they're choosing to leave after so long communicating with you, it's not worth the stress, right? So that is your reading. It's simply just the way that you communicated in their perspective that caused them not to want to meet up with you again. Okay. They haven't fully left. Well, that's good. Maybe you should have a heart-to-heart with them, Read with Yashika. You know? It might be worth the to at the very least talk to them if you care about them. Hold on, I'm taking off my headphones. So with that said, I'm going to answer another free yes or no question. If you would like a free reading, feel free to repost your question now. I'm going to answer one more person before I move on to our donations. Absolutely, Read with Yashika. Again, try not to overthink it. Sometimes we just don't mesh well with people, right? Sometimes we just don't mesh with others, and it's perfectly okay. Jessica Lane, a reader, said I had a secret admirer. Is he someone I already know or knew? Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Jessica Lane. Can we connect to their secret admirer, Spirit? Is Jessica Lane's secret admirer someone she already knows? 3 cards for yes or no. Is it what I think it is? Is it the current right now? The answer is yes. The answer is yes, but your spirit guides don't want you to rush into figuring out who this person is, okay? Because it may disappoint you who they are. So with Temperance, the 5 of Pentacles, and 2 of Wands here, the answer is yes. It's someone you know, but whomever they are, it's not someone who would be your first choice when it comes to romantic love. You have, at the very least, we're acquainted with this person, okay? So you do have a secret admirer. It is someone you know, but it's not someone you would particularly date, is what Spirit is trying to say here. You're very welcome, Jessica. All right, everyone, pause your free readings. I will do more free readings today. But we're going to get to Mr. Maurice Evan-Jones and Sika. Jenna. Hi, I found a YouTube TikTok channel where some couple mail videos about their home spirit, who's very active, older woman spirit. And that guy gave her a button that says, "Put it down, Piggy Wiggly." She's also so sassy with him. Once he tried to snack on something unhealthy, and the spirit rolled orange towards him and pushed the button. Okay. So, Jenna, again, I have to tell you this once more. I know you want me to read your messages, but I must get to them in my own time, okay? So if I do miss them, I do apologize to you. But I do hope to get to your messages, okay? All right, so for you, Mr. Maurice Evan-Jones, we're going to get to your reading. I'm filling it up now. Today I feel tired and introspective about everything about me and where I started, where I am and where I hope to be. I've worked since I was 9 years old. Now I'm 60. What do the cards see for me in general? Beautiful question. We're going to connect to your higher self, Mr. Maurice Evan-Jones, and all those guiding you, as well as the future. Those who have an understanding of where you're going towards in your future. Spirit guides, ancestors, and the higher self of Mr. Maurice Evan-Jones. Any messages that you want to say in general to Mr. Maurice? Okay, anything else you want to say? This has been a difficult life for you, huh? Now they're kind of showing me like the path of someone who has been struggling through life, trying to get a hold of like some type of like peace or contentment. Like I'm kind of getting like someone whom is like traveling through the desert for every, and trying to find every bit of like oasis. Okay. It's interesting because the channel message I'm getting through is that you've been struggling through life, trying to find inner peace. And it's been quite a very difficult journey for you to find contentment. So we have the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Cups here, followed by the 2 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and we have here the World. Spirit sees you kind of in two crossroads at various points of your life. You either struggle through a great deal, or You persevere through closing out chapters. There's like a sense of like pushing through difficulty or pushing through needing to walk away from something. But both paths are difficult, you know? Oh man, you have one of the harder, you have a really difficult life. I've worked for years and always felt like a working poor guy. I've had jobs that paid very well, but I hated it. You know, and I'm not saying that you're not going to be blessed and achieve contentment, but it's like your soul, and not to get wee woo, but um like you wanted to come down here to experience perseverance and the strength of pushing through difficulty. Um, Now I want to say they're telling me, like your spiritual team is telling me that this is the basis of a strong character trait of yours, that no matter what happens in your life, you don't allow yourself to be knocked down by something. You keep pushing forward. Um, like you're not a weak person, is what your spirit guides are telling me. That you are a very strong character here. Hi, Marita. I'm doing well. Yes, Kay, I'm taking donations. Can we get 5 oracle cards for Mr. Maurice? Also, at some point soon, you're going to find out that sticking through something is not worth it for the long term. That if it causes you pain and suffering, you just move on, even though you don't know what's going to happen in the future. I do believe that all of the struggles has made me strong, and less looking at things in a rosy glass. I do believe so as well. You have a very important perspective to share with the world. We have your shocking, holding on to, and then we have your family. And this is more so holding on to long-term things. It's like you're going through waves and waves of recognizing, I don't need to stay here. I don't need to continue these cycles of abuse or pain. Um, Even though it's difficult for you, you do seem to be in this pathway of going, well, there has to be better out there, and there is. So with the shocking and pain turmoil, apprehensive followed by hopeless here, they're showing me these cards of the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, followed by the Moon, the Lovers, and the Three of Swords here. You're sort of treading a life where you are you're going to allow yourself to take more risks, even if the progress is slow and the future is uncertain. Okay. I do see you being afraid of making the wrong choice when you walk away from situations that don't serve you. I do see you apprehensive about that. Like it may be, you may be afraid of oh my god, this is a spiritual reading. Oh my goodness, the level of uncertainty I feel is like I think you take very careful steps. Okay. All right, so Spirit, 5 cards for Mr. Maurice Evan Jones. Oh my god, you're going through such a beautiful journey. Thank you for your donation, Mr. Maurice. Kay. So Mr. Maurice Evan Jones, your spirit guides want to tell you that you are walking into peace. Okay? But it's a slow walk. Because you've chosen the kind of life where you, like, towards the end, you just feel this profound level of content, emotions. Okay, so we have the cards of peace and boundaries. It's, oh my god, like this is great energy. It's like giving me the vibe of that wise person who's just not about is not about being a slave or breaking their back or something like that. It's just like, let's say you're at age 67 and you have a job that's calm, cool. You go, you work, you get the money, you leave, and you feel relaxed. You're at home, you enjoy your home life, you're content. Um, you are going to achieve a level of satisfaction that you are going to build for yourself due to your boundaries that you have up with life. Okay, like I just see you not really putting up with feeling like a slave, with feeling, I heard feeling like a punk, with feeling like you are breaking yourself for something to help you survive. I see you thriving because of your boundaries. So we have here rejection, self-nourish, and mixed emotions here. You are rejecting anything that causes you some type of discontent by choosing much more reliably content type of situations. You're not going to put up with relationships that you get into arguments. There's a billion people in the world. It's not worth it. You're not going to put up with jobs that frustrate you and break your body physically. It's not worth it. There's other jobs out there. So for you, what the cards are seeing for you is they're kind of telling me about your life. Your life. You got me right on. I can relate. They're telling me about your life path, the choice that you came here for, the choices you came here to experience, and the type of person you're going to become. Okay, so I see you as like that very relaxed. Almost they want to say they're gonna be that relaxed uncle that's not about that drama. Oh my god, like you're gonna be in a very I'm on holiday 24/7 vibe because of the boundaries you put up. Okay, so that is your reading. You were meant to have a not like a hard knocks life so that you can understand what you're about to gain for yourself. Okay, so that is your reading, Mr. Maurice Evan Jones. Thank you so much for your donation. I feel like I want to say your spirit guides are very proud of you for all that you have persevered through and all that you have become and will become. Okay. Thank you so much. With that said, guys, we're gonna move on to Sika now. And I wish this all for everybody, to be honest with you, what he's going to be achieving. Alrighty, so we're going to add Kay, I'm gonna put you on the list, okay? Sika, I'm gonna put a timestamp for you. And then we're gonna open up for 2 free questions. But MM, we're gonna give you a birthday reading, okay? What a delightful reading that was. Oh my goodness. I felt like my heart was full. Okay. Absolutely. You're very welcome. Sika. So your timestamp is Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guide me. Please clear my energies. Please. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate you. What type of person is this individual? So Sika, your timestamp is, hold on. Your timestamp is 4358. And your question here is, what type of person is the individual that I'm mentioning here? We're going to disconnect from all the previous energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, Sika, all those who are guiding you, as well as the person that you're mentioning here in your question, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. And Spirit is telling me this person's very thoughtful. Even now, I'm just feeling like this person's very thoughtful. Okay. Wow. Spirit, 5 cards. What type of person is this? Very thoughtful. Very thoughtful. So what do you think it is? Is it what I think it is now? So this person needs a lot of time before they say what's on their mind, okay? Thanks for your donation, Jenna. So with the 8 of Swords and the 6 of Swords here, this is a very like anxious individual who needs to operate in a smooth operator type of matter, okay? Like this person doesn't like to communicate when they're nervous. They want things to feel calm and relaxed because they get easily overwhelmed. 9 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Page of Wands here. They're going to need a lot of time to communicate what they think about, okay? This is why they're very thoughtful. They're going to need to pause a lot. They're going to need, so this is maybe a slow texter, for example, or a slow communicator, but this is because they don't want to speak from a place of insecurity or anxiety. They really want to be thoughtful about their responses. Yeah, I feel like they've had to do this all their life. Spirit, can we get 5 oracle cards for Sika? Sure thing, Jenna. We have here open heart and receptive, followed by confusion, uncertain, with boundaries, mixed emotions, and we have here sorrow. Okay, so the fact that this person may behave in a way where you might think that they're not interested in talking to you or something like that, they're actually quite empathetic and quite receptive in their perspective. They just may behave in a way where you might think that they're disconnecting, but they're just thinking. They're trying to be thoughtful before responses, okay? So with the open heart and confusion here, I do believe this person can be rather confusing for you. The more you get to know them because of the way that they communicate, okay? We have our boundaries, heart fog, and sorrow here. The only reason why they communicate the way that they do is because they're afraid of stepping on toes or saying the wrong thing, and just saying something out of uncertainty. What kind of person are they? They're very careful. What kind of person are they? They're very careful, and it's like they walk on eggshells around everyone because they're afraid that their communication style or their behavior, if they were blunt, would affect connections. I think this is a familial thing. Maybe in their family life, they've had to be very careful about their communication because their family would be very unforgiving. This like gives me the vibe of a naturally silly person who just wasn't able to be their true self because the family beat it out of them. Okay. Oh my God. So there is the more you get to know this person, Sika, the more you will find out how much of themselves they have restrained. They're restrained because they are worried about confusing someone or insulting a person. Okay. So that is your reading. Hello, MM. We're about to get to you. Happy birthday to you. Welcome and happy birthday. Do you have a question to ask? I'll answer you in 3 cards. Welcome, 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 welcome. And thank you so much for your patience, okay? Thank you for your patience. Guys, we're about to open up for free questions now. If you would like a free reading, now's your time to post. I will be answering 2 people before we get to Playboy Bunny. Back to back to back to back. Playboy Bunny, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? We're just waiting for MM's question. I'll be right back, everyone. I'm just going to go blow my nose and then I'll answer your question, MM, okay? Be back. Be back. I am back. MM. Most important message from Spirit. It's got immediately I connected to, well, we'll see if I talk about what I heard. Or clear the energies of all the previous readings. Or connect to your higher self, MM, and all those guiding you, as well as your spiritual team. Spiritual team of MM. What is the most important message you want to share with her? 3 cards. And then Jay, I'm going to answer you, okay? Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Hermit here. Is it what I think it is? Is it what I think of it now? It's what I think it is now, currently. Ooh! Okay, so you're going to receive communication, okay? You're going to receive some communication. Your spirit guides are saying, bro, you're going to receive a message. We need you to not immediately react to it. We need you to immediately throw yourself into a meditative state and process the message for a few hours before replying, okay? Maybe even 24 hours. So they're telling, oh my God, they got a lot of messages to share. They're worried that you may disrupt the potential connection with the person who's going to talk to you. If you find yourself being reactive to a message, don't immediately reply to them in that reactive state. They want you to pause, take either a few hours to 24 hours before replying, okay? They want you to think about how you feel, how you're going to respond, why you feel the way that you do, why you're going to respond the way that you will, and what would Jesus do? So we have here the Page of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Hermit here. That is your message. They're saying, think about things before you react to a message, okay? That is I don't know what's gonna happen. Lord, exactly right. What is gonna trigger you that hard? So that's your reading. With that said, guys, we're gonna answer one more free question. I'm actually gonna get to okay, so I'm gonna answer one more. Jay, did OCC from 2021 really did dark magic or love spells on me? It's hard for me to understand why, if they did, believe they would. Oh my God, thanks. You're welcome. General, I have some news. I'm designing my own deck. John Clark, if you release your deck, I will literally use it on the stream right now and promote it, okay? So if you do, I will use it on stream and promote it, okay? All right, so spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Jay, disconnecting from all the previous energies, please and thank you, spirit. Can we connect to OCC, please and thank you, and all those guiding them? Spirit, did OCC perform dark magic or love spells on Jay? The answer is no. The answer is they did not. That would be a massive honor. I would be so excited. I would be so excited to do it. The Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, and the Star here. Why do I feel so happy connecting to this? OCC didn't perform dark magic on you, but this feels like their spiritual team and your spiritual team needed to be interconnected for certain reasons, for spiritual purposes, okay? That this was all a part of some future alignment. It had nothing to do with dark magic. It's just the two of your spiritual teams coming together to reshape your paths, okay? So that's just really it. No dark magic, no love spells, just guidance. I'm glad it's a no. You're very welcome, Jay. You're very welcome. All right, clear the energies, guys. Be careful with that love magic. It don't be working out like you want it to, okay? Love magic does not work the way you want it to. The person never falls in love with you in a true way. The love is false. You may get what you're looking for with a love spell, but you're not going to be happy. Okay, just be careful with love spells, chat. We're gonna clear the energies. Watch me ignore all messages and meditate after every single text. It might be for the best. I don't know what Spirit is trying to say. I think you will know based on how you react. Probably off living their lives, Jenna. It is like my hope is that all of my mods are happy living their life. You know what I mean? All right, so guys, we're gonna get to the next two donations with Playboy Bunny. Playboy Bunny, are you ready? Give me a thumbs up. We're about to start your first question. We're about to start your first question. What? Awesome. All right, so let me see if you wrote your question now. Everyone, pause your free readings, please. What? Did I put you down, okay? I sure did. All right, so for your, we're waiting for your first reading. How will things go with Dan? His thoughts and feelings about me. We're going to clear the energy as well as previous readings. We're going to connect to Dan, his higher self, and his spiritual team, as well as his soul. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and your soul as well, Playboy Bunny. I'm waiting for him to initiate the next meeting. Spirit, how will things go with Dan? Please and thank you. And then we're going to get thoughts and feelings. Is it what I think it is? Dan is kind of wrapped up in some like issues at the moment, which may be disrupting him getting like a hold of you for going out. But they will be worked on. He wants to work on these things. So with the Five of Wands and the Tower here, Dan is experiencing issues with his personal life. Could be about work, like scrambling to get work things done or scrambling to get personal things done. I don't know what this is about, but with the Tower, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Justice here. Oh my God, my heart hurts connecting to this. And I'm nervous. I do suspect that after he's dealing with it, that's okay. Give me time to heal the hickeys. Oh my God. Maybe it all, maybe, oh my, maybe it, okay. You know, I feel like this Five of Cups and this Justice here is like, this is great for everybody that he's busy. Spirit, what are Dan's thoughts and feelings for Playboy Bunny? We have the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, followed by the Devil, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Cups here. Is it what I think it is now? Okay. He thinks you're delightful. He feels more at ease with the connection with you. He thinks that you are an indulgent connection that he has. He doesn't know you very well, but he is enjoying like the indulgent nature of it. With the Four of Swords, he's very calm, cool, and collected about you as of this moment. With the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups here, he's more so focused on whatever this crisis is that he's handling right now. He has, right as of this moment, he has no worries about you. He enjoys the indulgent connection with you. He loves it. The Devil, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups here. You're his little secret. The Four of Swords and the Four of Cups are telling me, though, that he's less focused about you and more so focused on his crisis right now, okay? So that is his thoughts and feelings. Hi, Samiksha. How are you doing? Erica, you look amazing tonight. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I be looking at myself and I be going, what happened? I used to be okay. All right, so. Can we get 5 more cards here? Um, he really, like, I gotta be honest with you, he seems to, like, want a relationship one day. If he's not already in one, there's something about him feeling like he's not paying attention to the idea of commitment or something. I'm hoping with this guy, may give me a little more money the next meeting. Oh my goodness. So we have your sorrow and elusive here, followed by commitment, escaping, and clarity, okay? His feelings kind of like we're kind of diving into personal stuff. You really made my day today. I'm happy. I'm happy to do so, John Clark. That makes me happy. I hope your day gets made every day. I feel sad tapping into this. There's something about Dan feeling sad about how his behavior is pushing away true commitment for his life, and he's understanding that. This could be work things. This could be work related too, but he is recognizing he's pushing away commitments due to his behavior, okay? We have here twin flames and loyalty, trusting, reliability, followed by withdrawn, open heart, and confusion here, okay? So how does he feel about you? I'm guessing he's enjoying the peaceful connection you guys are having, as indulgent as it is, but he does seem to be thinking about should he be receptive to like love and relationship, okay? Whether like should he be more focused on committing, okay, rather than what he has going on with you. All right, so that is what's going on. We're getting his private world. And I do want to give you a heads up, Playboy Bunny. This is what I've been sensing with both of your sugar daddies, that we're getting like a lot of their personal thoughts, because you guys have more of a transactionary connection. I'm tapping into like their hopes and their dreams about romantic relationships. So for these sugar daddies, it's coming across to me, especially Dan here, that he's curious about wanting real, genuine connections, and wondering if he should be more open to finding true, genuine love. Okay, this is what I'm getting. This is what, to be honest with you, I think you even inspired him further to think this way, and this may be your purpose here, to inspire these sugar daddies to find true love or something like that. Okay, all the while you're enjoying the connections that this the abundance these connections bring. Hi, Joanna. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. Whew. All right. So with that said, Playboy Bunny, that is your reading. How does he feel about you? He's happy and he enjoys the nature of the connection. He's a little bit busy right now. He can't really focus on you at this moment because he's trying to tie something up. And it does look like he kind of wants to have a genuine commitment one day. And you may have inspired him to think that way. How are you feeling, Joanna? All right, so we're going to clear the energies of all the previous reading. We're going to connect to your higher self, Playboy Bunny, and all those guiding you, as well as Tim here, his higher self, and his spiritual team. Spirit, how will things go with Tim? Tim says he's coming back to town next Friday, wondering his thoughts and feelings. How will things go with Tim, Spirit? So, Michelle, we're going to open up for free readings after this donation, okay? I'll let you know when we are open. Is it what I think? Oh my God. This is so crazy. This person's thinking the same thing too, Playboy Bunny, just differently. So how will things go with you and Tim? Eventually, Tim is going to want to have a serious relationship with someone. So at some point, you guys will disconnect because Tim wants a real relationship, okay? So we have here the Four of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Things will go very calm, very balanced, okay? It will be an equal give and take between the two of you. He's going to get something out of it. You're going to get something out of it. It's just peaceful and calm, okay? We have here the Two of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Lover showing up here. Eventually, Tim is going to get into a committed connection, all right? At some point in the future. We have here Temperance and the Ace of Cups to explain that. So the Ace of Cups, the Lovers, that just screams romance. Spirit is giving you a heads up that Tim will get into a relationship, okay? In the far future with the Temperance here. So up until then, up until that point, it's just a very calm, cool, and collected, balanced connection between the two of you. Everything's okay. We're going to get into how he feels about you now. Spirit, what are Tim's thoughts and feelings about Playboy Bunny? Is what I think it is now. He wants to, he's thinking about at some point just enjoying your connection, playing with you, going out with you. And then he is thinking about one day how breaking up the thing you guys got going on for the connection, to invest in an actual commitment, okay? So with the Two of Swords and the Three of Cups here, followed by the Page of Wands, the Ten of Swords, which is breaking up. And then we got the Ace of Cups here. I want you to know that Tim is like, I'm going to enjoy this as long as I can. But eventually I am going to have to break this apart because I want a real relationship. So that is what's coming through for Tim's thoughts and feelings. He enjoys you. He enjoys your company, but he does want a real person in his life, okay? We have your perspective and better off. He just thinks that would be all around the best thing to do for his happiness. Okay, Spirit, 4 more cards for this, please. Ah! Okay. He doesn't think that he doesn't think the sugar daddy thing is helping him grow as a person, okay? We have Nourish in the reverse, followed by Infatuation and Obsession with the Silence and Thinking, okay? What he really wants is genuine love and connection, and he doesn't find doing this with you to be something that is of value to him as an individual developing in this world. So you are getting his, I want to say trigger warning. These are his private thoughts, okay? He wouldn't tell you this, but he doesn't think that this is healthy for him. Okay? Even though with the ecstasy as the energy, he's having a great time. Is self-indulgent, of course, though. So we have here Abandoned, Left Out, Walking Away. Can we get 3 more cards, Spirit? Confusion, Uncertainty, followed by Conflict and Conflicted. Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Okay, so so trigger warning, Playboy Bunny. He at some point may walk away from this connection with you so that he can have a genuine connection with another person. Okay. So with Abandoned, Confusion, Conflict, and Conflicted twice, to be honest with you. And this is not because you're not great. He thinks that you are wonderful. But can I be honest with you, Playboy Bunny? I think that you're so delightful. You're making these people want real girlfriends, okay? You're so amazing. You got people out here going like, I could have a real person like this. Okay, so you are really inspiring these people to be in love. Maybe that was your purpose here. Not just for money, but you're inspiring people to want love. Look at you. You out here being so wonderful. People are like, I got to get me the real thing now. Oh my goodness. How wonderful is that? So those are your readings. You got 2 people falling in love and realizing they need to be in love for real. All the best to you. I hope that you continue to enjoy these connections. and continue to be the delightful person that you are and inspiring these people to love and to find love, okay? Like almost like Cupid. But as a sugar baby. All the best to you guys. We're going to open up for 2 free readings now. If you like a yes or no question, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 2 people before we get to our next donations with SB, or rather Virgo, back to back. And guys, in about 50 minutes, there will be a raffle, okay? There's going to be a raffle. Thank you, Joanna. I appreciate it. Mama Heather, are you here? I got you, sweetie. Thank you, Johanna. That's wonderful. I appreciate it. Hello, I'm back home. Welcome back home, Tortoise Love. I hope you had a delightful time out there. Woo! Hello, Virgo. We're going to get to you after 2 free questions. Country Love Homestead. Will an ex-friend who did some shady stuff after I split with her brother, after I split with her brother. Okay, wait, hold on. We're going to clear the energies. I got to reread that again. I have an ex-friend who did some shady stuff after I split with her brother. Cut her off, and after 2+ years, she called me out the blue yesterday. I didn't answer. Were her intentions pure? She missed you. Oh my God, this card came out screaming at me, thinking, missing you, craving, and desiring. She really misses you. I wish I didn't act like that, is what I heard. I wish I didn't act like that because you were a better friend than I was to you. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding. Oh my God, the regret is real. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Country Love Homestead. Can we connect to this ex-friend's higher self and spiritual team, please and thank you? Were the intentions pure from Country's ex-friend when she called out of the blue? The answer is yes. We have here the Ace of Wands, the Judgment, and the 10 of Pentacles. There was some kind of, the answer is yes, but something feels kind of karmic as well with the 10 of Pentacles and Judgment here. One card for that, Judgment, Spirit. 6 of Wands here. I want you to know that you not responding and her feeling this way of missing and craving you, not being able to reach out to you, was almost like karma for her and her behavior, okay? She experienced karma. She experienced some karma, and with that beep in the background, for her behavior towards you by you rejecting the call, okay? All right, so we're going to clear the energies now, please, and thank you. The intentions were pure, but it was also like her experiencing some type of emotional karma, okay? Well, it was crazy because my cousin said he saw her one day, and the next she called me. Thank you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Divyansha, does Arjun want to come back in my life? We're going to connect to Arjun's higher self and spiritual team and all those guiding him, as well as all those guiding you, Divyansha, with your high self, with your highest interest in mind. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding. Arjun, will they come back to Divyansha's life? Does Arjun want to come back to Divyansha's life? 3 cards for yes or no. At this point in time, no. At this point in time, no. If you guys were to communicate again, it would need to be lighthearted and friendly. The answer is right now, no. Right now, no. This person's kind of like more invested in their personal life, the new things, the new energies coming in. The energies between you and Arjun, Divyansha, would have to be very friendly and fresh with no intentions of anything more than that, okay? So with the 2 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and a Fool here, Spirit is saying no, but if you were open to just being friendly and not dredging up like old conflicts or issues, then it's very possible for them if you were able to set aside any past things, okay? Mike, good evening. Does the person on my mind still think about me and wants to reach out? Is this what you're asking, Mike? All right, clear the energies of all the previous readings. SB, Give me a thumbs up if you're here. We're going to get started on you. And guys, in 45 minutes, there will be a free full reading raffle, okay? So get your butts ready for that. All right, so I'm going to answer you really quickly, Mike. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Mike. Can we connect to the person on their mind, please, and thank you? As well as their higher self and their spiritual team. For Mike's spirit, is a person on their mind, do they still think about Mike and want to reach out? 3 cards for yes or no. The answer is yes, they do. Yes, they do. We have here the Hierophant, the 6 of Wands, and the Ace of Swords here. The answer is 100% yes. They do still think about you, and they do want to reach out. And they may actually reach out to you, okay? We're clear the energies. This person may very well reach out to you at some point. There's this energy of you two having had a commitment in the past too, by the way. I'm just letting you know that. They do want to commit to reaching out to you. Yes, SB is here, and they are Virgo. They're Virgo in the chat right now. All right, so Virgo, we're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings, please, and thank you, Marlene. We're on a donation, but I'll let you know when we do more free readings, okay? Spirit, can we connect to Virgo's higher self and spiritual team, please, and thank you? Clearing the energies of this deck, please, and thank you. You're very welcome, Mike. Can we connect to Jay the Leo, their higher self and their spiritual team? Jay the Leo's true feelings for me. We spoke briefly. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Jay the Leo. How do they feel about Virgo? Is it what I think it is? Ah! He's like, why did I hold back on this? I know him a few years now. He's like wondering why did I hold back on you? Why did I hold back on you? Ace of Swords, 3 of Swords here. Did you guys briefly date or something? Is this a romantic connection? Whether it's platonic or romantic, there's a strong energy on why did I hold back from you? I should have poured more into you. We have here the Queen of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords here. This person's like rather, yeah, why? Laugh aloud. No, we never dated, but we flirt. Oh my goodness. They're wondering what was going on with them. I want to say though, they're like, they understand that it's due to how they were feeling at the time. So they're like, I held back because how I was feeling at the time wasn't right for this or something like that. It was like the wrong time, but he had no issues with you. He's just wondering why he didn't go for it. He's very blunt. This is very blunt. I do have a major crush though. Oh, Spirit, 5 cards for Virgo. How does this person truly feel? 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, Judgment, 9 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands here. Is it what he's saying now to me? Damn, Lovers is showing up here. Okay, so it's like he's like, okay, this is a great time to like redo something, rehash something that I didn't do before. So he feels like he's making up for him dropping the ball with you years back. We have the cards of the 6 of Wands and the 7 of Wands here. He's happy to get back in touch with you. He probably will here and there connect with you, by the way. It doesn't feel like this is the end. With the Judgment, the Knight of Wands, and the 10 of Wands here. Talking with you has made him feel some type of closure about how he felt about you up until this point. Like he dropped the ball with you. I think he received some type of inner peace reconnecting with you, okay? So it was like almost like reliving his past life and making up for a mistake or something by reconnecting with you. So we're going to get Oracle cards now. 5 Oracle cards for Virgo Spirit. Return and second chances. Look at that. That is the whole big vibe that I'm getting. Oh my god, and it's so cool that they're showing us the pottery thing here. It's like he had molded something with you, but he didn't commit to the finished product. He broke it, and now he's reshaping the pottery again. So he is happy to be back into your life and talking to you. We have here beauty and charming. By the way, the Queen of Wands came out for you. He does think that you're beautiful. He is attracted to you physically, if you were curious to know. We have the ecstasy here. He thinks you're delightful. We have the beginnings again, trying and starting over. This person might be doing a little bit more than just talking to you. And then we got here family. Oh my goodness. All right, so internally, I will say this. This person talking to you is not out of the blue. He is curious to rehash something that you guys had with each other before. Okay. I do sense the regret. Dude, look at that, second chances. You got return, you got beginnings, trying again, you got second chances, you got second chances, reconciliation. We got here distance though. So with that distance going on, he is cognizant of that, but we're going to get 3 cards about how he's feeling about this in the oracles, okay? He's like, fuck distance. Listen, if it's meant to be, distance ain't an issue, okay? So we have the shallow, withdrawn, and twin flames here. The distance means nothing to this person. He's like, if we are gonna rock together, if this works, if we continue to interact, if we continue to engage, if things just jump off to a great start, or restart with us, distance ain't a problem. Is nothing that I have to worry about, especially if the vibes are reflected. So that is how he's feeling. He really doesn't care at all about the distance. And he wants to see how you are, where things might go. I felt like we have the same values. We'll see how things go, Virgo. This person definitely is excited to reconnect with you, okay? I feel him being quite happy that he can hear your voice again, talk to you again, speak to you again, chat with you again. Okay? So with that said, would you like to ask your next question? This was a great reading. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Delightful. Delightful. What are they cutting outside? All right, so for many, more on what he thinks of me. Second, how will things proceed with us in the future? We're going to connect to the individual here that we're going to connect to Jay the Leo, their higher self and their spiritual team, and all those guiding him, as well as all those guiding Virgo, her higher self and her spiritual team. Please and thank you, Spirit Guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Jay. More on what he thinks about her. More on what he thinks about Virgo. He's like, I manifested this. So we have the Page of Cups here showing up, okay? Followed by the 9 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. And then we have here the Moon and the Magician. Hello, Erica. Can I donate for yes or no in between your reads? If you would like to. If it's just a 3-card yes or no, then I can answer that before our next batch of donations, okay? But it has to be like a quick one. Because we do have other people who have readings. All right, so I can always feel the vibes around him, but I was shy and I know he got a lot of attention. Honestly, this feels like he has wanted to always reconnect with you, by the way. It was always on his mind, but he never was thinking like when's going to be the right time, when's going to be the best time to talk to you. To him, it is just as much as a surprise that you guys are reconnecting right now. Page of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, and and the Page of Cups. With the Moon and the Magician here, I will say he is excited about the future, and he's just going to see what's going to happen. He's just seeing where things happen. He's going with the flow. He has no real rhyme, reason, or direction other than he's just happy to reconnect, okay? Those are his real feelings coming out here. Being appreciative that you guys have reconnected. 5 cards for Virgo. Ah! Oh my God. And again, he's like, listen, the distance doesn't matter, because if we reconnect and it's real and it's mutual, it doesn't matter. So we have here realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakening. And then we got here soulmates, unity, connection here. Connection and unity is really strong here for you. With the intuition, distance is showing up here, and the shallow here. He does not care about the distance, okay? I want you to know the distance is something that does not affect him. You don't have to worry about that, like, oh, I don't know if it could work. No, you don't have to worry about it. With this person, if you guys connect and it's mutual and it feels good for the two of you, he is happy to just come to you and just, like, you know, visit you. Is not an issue for him. He may be someone that is very much willing to move for another person. He has, like, it's almost like he's not really attached to where he's at right now. We both have traveled a lot, so I can see him not really caring. Huh. I think this is a very good person for, like, flexibility. You know what I mean? Alrighty, so we're gonna get to your last mini question. Allie, I got your donation. Thank you so much. We're gonna get to your last mini question, Virgo, before we open up for 2 free questions. What is your last mini question? I'll probably do it like this. Oh wait, no, you already asked. I don't know, Virgo, would you like to ask a different mini question, by the way? I don't know. The reason why I'm asking, like, maybe there's a different question on your mind. He works as a DJ internationally, but I met him in Germany when we both lived there. Germany's great. Where did you live in? Don't tell me. I lived in Munich for like 3-4 years. All right, so if you have a different question, just let me know. But I'll just answer how will things proceed between us. Well, you're good. I do have another question. Awesome. Oh my God. Getting high off an energy drink. Well, so if you want to change your question, just let me know. You can rewrite it. How will he treat me in a relationship? That can be my mini. Okay. So we're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your last mini question of Virgo. We're going to connect to Jay. We're going to connect to Jay, his higher self, and his spiritual team, as well as your spiritual team, Virgo, and all those guiding you. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Virgo. How will Jay treat Virgo in a relationship? 5 cards. Is what I think it is. Can we get 5 oracle cards for that? That's okay, Virgo. I think he really wants to, if and when you guys get into a relationship, I gotta be honest with you, Virgo, because I'm just gonna be honest, okay? I'm like, how can I spin this to be positive? There's something about him. What are you? Can I? Oh my god. Having success with you, but feeling like it's not enough or something like that. So with the Three of Swords and Knight of Wands, followed by the World, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles, he just if you two were to get into a relationship, it's like it'll rectify the loss that like the what could have been that you guys had going on here, but it just feels like you guys both need more. Yes, you this is great, but you guys need more. It's like he needs more, you guys need more, he's not sure or something like that. Like, okay, yeah, I got you, but is this it or something like that? But it's not like he's dissatisfied with you. It's just like he's feeling inadequate or something like that, or not good enough or something. So we have here running and stress here, followed by exhaustion, cloudy judgment, and then we got here chasing and pursuit and toxicity. Mm. You guys may have, like, you guys are good on the flirtation base, but there are some personality clashes that you two have that might cause tension and arguments. This is the current energy, okay? How he will treat you in a relationship? You guys get into a connection, it's great, but then with the Five of Pentacles, for some reason, the way he's perceiving things with you, like his insecurities potentially are affecting the connection, and is like ah ah. There's a sense of dissatisfaction coming through. Okay, so victory that you guys are connected, and then like, maybe I want something a little different after while you guys are in it. Okay, you guys just might not be at in the current energies compatible when it comes to communication through issues. So if you guys have never had an argument before or disagreement, the way the two of you handle communicating through issues is not compatible somehow. You guys are not able to communicate through issues easily. Alrighty, so with that said, SB, we're going to pause your donations for now. Thank you so much. We're going to get to your remaining ones. We're going to get to two free yes or no questions now. If you have a yes or no question to ask, feel free to post it in chat. I'm going to answer two people. And then we're going to get to Allie really quickly. Alrighty, so Allie, would you like to ask your yes or no question in chat right now? Hello, Shion Tadi, it's good to see you. How's life going? Hello, WeVibes, how are you doing? Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We'll take a shower and come back. Good to see you, WeVibes. Okay, so question. Did Dan view my heartfelt comment in a positive way on my work channel? I was asked what drives me as their top performer. And I said, really, the love I have for certain people. I want to see them happy. Dan is leaving. I'm so sad. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry to hear it. He's on to different new beginnings, I suspect, and may he have a bright future ahead of him. Right, clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Allie, and all those guiding you, as well as Dan's higher self and spiritual team. Spirit, did Dan view Allie's message? Did Dan view Allie's heartfelt message comment as a positive thing, in a positive way? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. With the Eight of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Wands here, the answer is yes, absolutely. And in fact, your comment may have even gave him clarity on how like mixed he felt about leaving. Okay, so your heartfelt message was beautiful. it impacted him and it gave him clarity on something he was struggling with. So he was thinking about something before your message, and you helped him break out of those thoughts with your beautiful, heartfelt message, okay? So that is your reading. The answer is very much so yes, Allie, yes. Mama Heather, is it in my best interest to remain in this phase of observation and investigation or move into action regarding my relationship with T? We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Mama Heather, and all those guiding you, as well as T here, his higher self and his spiritual team, specifically from your spiritual team, though. Spirit, is it in Mama Heather's best interest to continue to remain in the phase of observation and investigation? If not, we're assuming it's the other option. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. You may right now be in the mindset of like scorch earth right now. I don't know why. Like Mama Heather, your spirit guides are like, okay, we see a scenario where you're imagining yourself going like, and I will uproot everything and throw it to the ground. We have here the Four of Swords, the Devil, and the Seven of Wands here. They want you to continue this phase of observation and investigation, to persevere through the energies of just wanting to rip everything out, uproot things, and start taking action. They are saying for right now, it is in your best interest to be in this phase. Though I think you'll know when it's the right time to go scorch earth with this Devil card. And I'm tapping into like I'm seeing a clock right now going like, and you're going to know when it's time to go. When is go time, Spirit is saying. So that is your reading, Mama Heather. Oh my goodness. All the best to you restraining yourself in this time. I feel like I just got to give you a hammer and a sword, and then you'll know what to do with it at the right time. Oh my god. So we're going to clear the energies now. Janice, I'll answer your question, Janice. Hi, there's this guy, Alex. My friend wants to introduce us. Will he be interested in me romantically? We're going to connect to Alex here, his higher self and his spiritual team, as well as your spiritual team, Janice, and all those guiding you. Spirit, will Alex be interested in Janice romantically? Yes or no? Love you so much, E. Love you too, Mama Heather. You're very welcome. As of this moment, your spirit guides just want you to go and see how things go. It could develop into romantic interest. As of this time, this person doesn't know you, barely knows who you are. With the Chariot, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles, your spirit guides are like, please just see what happens, and it could develop into romantic interest. They just want you to see how things go. You may even find yourself that you're not particularly interested with the Five of Pentacles. They just want you to judge for yourself this person rather than hoping that they'll be interested in you romantically. I will just say this. They're just going to see what happens with you guys, okay? Absolutely. All the best to you, Janice. We do love blind dates. I hope that you have fun. We're going to clear the energies now. I will open up for more free readings, guys. More free readings. And then in 20 minutes, there's a full reading raffle, okay? Alrighty, so we're going to get to Kay now. Back to back. Kay, are you here? And are you ready for your readings? Thank you so much for your patience and for your support. I'm so excited to get to you and your double questions. Yes, hello, Kay. I saw you donated for 2 full readings. Did you want, would you like to split them into like mini readings? However you want them, just let me know, okay? Just let me know. Oh. Thank you for your patience again. You are a saint. You're a saint. I'm just editing the list now. Guys, I can't wait to have a proper office, I swear. Can you separate them into multiples? Yes, I can. So will I be successful in my job when I go back to traveling for work? So, Kay, what kind of question would you like it to be? A mini? Would you like it to be a mini question? Just let me know what it is, okay? I'll be right back. I'm just going to quickly use the bathroom. Okie dokie. We're going to connect to your higher self and your spiritual team, Kay. And all those guiding you, as well as your spiritual team. We're going to connect to the future of your career and the job here that you're mentioning here. Spirit, for Kay, will they be successful in their job when they go back to traveling for work? 5 cards for yes or no for the success. I feel like fear. I feel a little bit of fear going on right now. And potentially your anxiety. Oh my God, they're giving me so many different signs. You may potentially cause situations to develop in ways where you feel like, oh, I could go back and do that better. The anxiety does affect your performance for a bit, but eventually you get the hang of things and you are able to operate confidently. Okay, so we have here the 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups here, followed by the Justice, the 5 of Wands, and then we have here the Page of Cups. Okay, eventually you break through the anxieties in some sort of surprising, like maybe quicker than you expected or something like that. Okay, so this doesn't last for long, and you do have successes after getting reacclimated to the job. So Spirit, 5 more cards, 5 oracle cards rather for Kay. I'm gonna say this. I feel like you want to perform like you used to, or something like that. We have the cards of longing and past life with the return apology, and we have our soulmates, but it's really like connection here. You may find ways of like you might not be able to match previous performance, but you will in time, like people will be forgiving of you because of how you're connected to the current job that you are. People will forgive you as you reacclimate yourself to the job. Okay, so it's also like a matter of forgiving yourself too. And I see this will be hard for you to forgive yourself for not being able to perform like you used to. So you're kind of you're learning to give yourself grace to learn how to be comfortable again in the job. Okay. So that is your reading, Kay. Would you like to ask your second mini question, or your second question rather? Yes, Jenna did donate for 3 questions. That is correct. Thank you for asking, Joanna. Thank you for moderating as well. We're going to clear the energies now. I used to work really good and confident, but then life happened and I'm stressed and anxious, so I can't travel to work right now. I just got an as needed job to get uh, I'm sorry. Reacclimated. I'm just gonna say reacclimated to my career again. Unless what is the correct word? Is that the actual word? That's a new word for me. Reacclimated. There we go. Alrighty. So, I used to work really good and confident. But then life, listen, I think that's autocorrect or something. But then life happened and I'm stressed and anxious, so I can't travel for work right now. I got an as needed job so I can reacclimate to my career again. So your second question, what would you like to ask? And by the way, well done to you taking your time getting back into the job force, honestly. This is very forgiving to you. And I think this is the best approach. You're like, I'm not about to jump into war after 2 years of hiatus. I gotta step into the kiddie pond first, the kiddie pool first. It's been 2 years since I've swam. So you're doing a really great job at honoring yourself by taking your time. So good job to you. Well done. What does Ethan the Aries think about me now? Does he stalk my socials because he be popping up all over the place? Were you guys in a romantic connection at some point? Because spirit had me tapping into something. Okay, we're gonna connect to your higher self, K, and all those guiding you. We're gonna connect to Ethan, their higher self, and their spiritual team. Please and thank you. We used to be a thing shortly, but turned into a mess. I don't know why I sense like a third element. I'm not saying third party, but there's a distraction or something that got in the way of the connection. Spirit, what does Ethan the Aries think about Kay at the moment? Is this a mini question or a full reading? Work conflict interests. Understood. That'll do it. Spirit, and 5 cards for Kay. What does Ethan the Aries think about Kay now? One more. Does he stalk her social medias? He does stalk your social medias. He does be looking. I like the 6 of Wands, so it's like these nosy people looking into this person's kitchen. It's so hilarious them showing me this. Yes, he do be looking at what you be doing. Any information he can get, he is window shopping your social media. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Cups here, followed by the 2 of Wands and Temperance. Okay, how does he feel about you? He does feel mixed thoughts about the connection with you, but he feels like he had to, or it had to be end the way that it did. This is a very interesting 5 Oracle cards because I get the sense like he would have wanted it to be a relationship, but he couldn't. If you guys are still working together, he might reach out to you when you guys don't work together anymore or something like that, or he had to be patient. Okay, what's this feeling? I wanted a relationship, but I couldn't do it, so I had to be patient. So he thinks about how he had to be patient about you guys and about love and relationship. I will say this: the connection he had with you made him realize he really wants something long term and serious. He feels definitely certain about that. So we have your beauty and clinging here, obsessing, spying, clarity, foundation, and then we have here realizations. Okay, you made him realize he really does want a connection, but it can't happen like this or unfold like this. He does still think about you too. He does still think about you, wondering what you're up to. He was my leasing agent, but I had a whole career, so I didn't think anything of it. Then he started being mean. Ew. Ew. Hi, Sika. Welcome back. Your timestamp is here. Let me get to it. Here's your timestamp, Sika. Roughly after that, okay? Oh my goodness. When they start acting mean, that's so horrible. Um, so if you were the one that opposed something further with this person, Kay, he is jaded by that, by the way, because he really wanted something. Well, he saw a serious future for himself, and you were potentially a candidate for that serious future. You wouldn't have been dating this person lightheartedly, I believe. He wants like a future life and kids and the house and everything. So I cut him off, but he kept sticking around. That's how the meanness came from, I think. Oh my goodness. I started to ignore him. He still watches your stuff, by the way, online. Whatever access he has to your social media, he still looks you up. Um, the rejection hurt, by the way. Ooh, I feel like he's mean because you rejected him. I'm sorry, Kay. I hope he's able to get through it. I do want to say he does. He's like, you gave him the clarity. He wants a real relationship in the future. Oh my goodness, we're gonna clear the energies of that. So that's what Ethan thinks of you. Um, he has a lot of mixed emotions about the connection. He really wanted a relationship with you, but he had, because something about needing to choose to be patient for a connection. He really wants to be with someone if he's not already. You made him realize that he does want a proper serious thing in the future. He still thinks about you. He thought you were beautiful and charming. And he kind of spies on you a little bit from time to time. I don't know if you have a Facebook or something like that, but whatever your social handles are, he is lurking them. Okay. So that is your reading. All the best to you with that. But he definitely feels mixed emotions about you. Okay. What does my apartment complex think of me now because of all the stuff that happened with them? We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, K, and all those guiding you, as well as the energies surrounding this individual. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding K. Can we connect to the energy surrounding the apartment complex? Spirit, what does the apartment complex think of K? So we're talking about people in the apartment complex, right? Because of the stuff that happened with Ethan. Whoever knows anything about what went on between the two of you, with the 10 of Swords and the Ace of Swords here, it's like people kept thoughts or opinions to themselves, feeling like you guys disconnecting was the best thing, was the right thing, or the truth, or something like that. Like some people learned the truth of you guys disconnecting. People knowing about the situation or the apartment complex as a whole, they just would rather keep their thoughts to themselves. 5 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune here. It's unfortunate that things ended up the way that they did. So really with you, they're like, oh, that's a bummer. Sorry that things didn't really work out for you guys. There's no real animosity towards you. Just like, oh, just learning the truth of the disconnect and keeping thoughts to themselves. So you, for the most part, you have people who don't really want to gossip about this and kind of want to move on from thinking about this or something like that. Because I was going to sue and stuff. Oh my goodness, maybe this is why they're like wanting to keep things on the low. Oh my goodness, hope, okay. Oh my god, is this why they wanted to keep things to themselves? Well, if you don't say something, maybe things will change. That's funny. We have our exhaustion and long journey here, followed by past life with the negative mindset, followed by withdrawn. Oh my god, look at them holding back. And then we got here return. So can I tell you, this may have been something that happened before. Like maybe Ethan, however long Ethan has been working there, or maybe someone previous to that. This feels like they have experienced the situation before. And they're worried about the way that ended up happening again. So their method right now is just not to get involved and hope that you guys make amends and things get better. that this is just a situation that ends disappointingly. He left. He was gonna get fired there. Apparently, I was told. Dude, can I tell you, conspiracy theory? Ethan may have done this to another woman before. If he works there, if he works at the apartment complex, he may have flirted with a previous person who was trying to get a lease for the apartment complex. And they're like, dude, deja vu, you done did this again, you idiot. Oh my goodness. Just letting you know, he may have a habit of sleazy behavior. I'm glad you got away from this person. Oh my god. So that is your reading. Kay, what does the apartment complex think? They hope by laying low and not really highlighting the situation too much that you might just get over it, and like this will just be a disappointment. So they're hoping to lie low right now. But I have a whole career and I didn't need that from him. I get you. Ethan doesn't seem like that solid of a person. Truth be told. I'm gonna disconnect from the spirit guide. Sorry, guys. Respectfully sorry. Would you like to ask your last question? I'm sorry you went through that, Kay. It does seem like this may have happened before, though. Enjoy your food, Joanna. What will he say if he reached out? Oh my God, Spirit, can we connect to Ethan, his higher self, and his spiritual team, please and thank you. As well as all those guiding Kay, her higher self, and her spiritual team. Spirit, what would Ethan say if he reached out to Kay? He would say sorry that he was not acting on behalf of his best self. So, with nourish in the reverse, followed by apology and only you. He would say, hey, I'm sorry. I was just really into you. And I didn't behave in my right mind, in my best self. Hi, Maria. How did the test go? We're going to get 2 more cards. Hello to you. So we have 2 more cards for Kay. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. He would apologize for his behavior. He wasn't acting in his right mind. He was very imbalanced. We have here mistakes, and then we have here illusions, distorted, unbalanced. He would apologize for his behavior first and foremost. That's coming off the strongest right now. Spirit, 5 cards for Kay from the tarot. 6 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, the Devil, and then the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. He would try to communicate to you in a way where he can help you understand. He knows he wasn't operating from his best self. And the tarot is saying that too. So 6 of Pentacles and 8 of Swords here. It would say he was acting like a victim. He was behaving in a way where he just felt like he had to lash out a certain way or react a certain way because you rejected him. We have here the 3 of Swords, the Devil, and then we have here the 3 of Pentacles, and that he has worked on himself or is trying to work on himself, okay? So that is your reading, Kay. He would first and foremost apologize and own up for his imbalanced behavior. And he would try to make you understand that he feels bad. Like the whys of why he was behaving that way. Like he would try to apologize to you. And that he would also say he's working on himself too. Yeah, that's your reading. So that is your last reading, Kay. Thank you so much for your donation. All the best to you in this situation. I'm so sorry you went through all of that, but it looks like you have a better things to do coming forward. Your life is improving. Fantastic. All the best to you. You're very welcome. Guys, we're going to open up for 2 free questions now. If you like a free yes or no question, now's your time to boast. These are going to be the last 2 free readings, and then we're going to open up for a free full reading raffle, okay? So if you want a free yes or no question, post now. This is the last 2 free readings. I will be getting to a raffle after this. And during the raffle, we're going to get through all of Jenna's donated readings. Then we're going to pick the winner after Jenna, Mooney Steyer here. And then that'll be the end of the stream. Thank you all so much for your likes and for your support and for coming through. I'll see you guys in future streams to come. I'll let you know, and I will, what's the word for it? What? Thank you, phone, and I will let you know when I stream ahead of time, okay? If you want to book a private reading with me, you're free to do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me. The prices for private readings are the same as public readings. $10 for a full reading, $5 for a mini reading, and then $3 for a really quick one, normally used for a yes or no, okay? I offer private email readings, written, I offer private video recordings. So I send you a video of your reading, and it's private and only you can view it. And I also do private live streams like this, but it's just you and me in chat, okay? So let me know if you want to reach out to me. Alrighty, Yashna. So I saw something very strange yesterday. Was it a sign for me? And is it what I think it is? Spirit, we're going to connect to what Yashna saw yesterday. Their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding Yashna. Spirit, is what Yashna saw yesterday a sign to them? And is it what they think it is? It was a sign, but it's up to you to choose how to interact with it, okay? So 4 of Wands, 2 of Wands in the Fool here. It was a sign. And with the 2 of Wands here, Spirit is saying, if it's what you think it is, it's up to you to figure out how to interact with it, okay? So that is your reading. Donations are still open. Love, Tortoise Love. I'm going to answer one more person now. Marlene, the person I am interested in, has he moved on to someone else in love? Spirit, Marlene, you're the last reading for today, okay? Guys, free questions are closed, but please stay. Please stay. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Someone's complaining about their car. All right, so that is the end of the free portion of the... Maria, I have to put you on a timeout, unfortunately, for at least 10 minutes, okay? I'm sorry. You just spammed your question multiple times, okay? You're very welcome, Marlene. Guys, we're going to do a raffle very soon now. All right, so the person the person I am interested in, has he moved on to someone else in love? Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Marlene. Can we get to the person on their mind, please and thank you, and all those guiding them? Has the person moved on to someone else in love? 3 cards for yes or no. Okay. The answer is no, but he is certainly open to it. He hasn't moved on yet, but he is, with the Tower, the King of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles, he's learning to open up emotionally. It does look like he's in a connection with another person where he's learning to open up. Love is not yet here, but he's learning to open up to another person, okay? So the answer is he has moved on, but love is not quite here. Love is not quite here. All right, so with that said, guys, that is the end of the stream. We're going to open up for a free full reading raffle. Guys, if you would like to participate in the raffle, you can. Anyone can join, whether you had a question or not, whether you had a free reading or not, whether you had a donated reading or not, whether you just lurking. Everyone has the chance to be a part of this. Think of a number between 1 and 100. The winner of this raffle will receive a free full reading, okay? And I'll let you know what the number is before we pick the winner. So post your number now. The winner of this raffle will receive a free full reading from me, okay? We're going to clear the energies now. Thank you guys so much for participating, and thank you so much for joining and sharing your beautiful energies with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, your spiritual teams for being here. Okie dokie. So we're going to get to Jenna now. And after Jenna's reading, we will pull for the winner of the raffle. Jenna, are you ready for your reading? Give me a thumbs up, please. Yes, I am here. Awesome. We're about to get to you. Okay, hold on. My brain farted for a bit. Brain fart. All right, so we're going to start with your first question. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. Please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to your higher self, Jenna, and all those guiding you. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Jenna. The first question here is, if I'm having a button for communication with Spirit, can my home spirit and spirit guides use it? Do they have enough power to push it? So you want to use, like, if you use a button with your house spirit, you're wondering if they have the power to use it, move it around and stuff. Is that what you're asking? We're going to connect to your house spirits and all those who, in all the house spirits. Oh, I feel bad answering this question. Spirit guides, house spirits that live in Jenna's home, do you guys have the power to manipulate the button for communication? Okay. If I have a button for communication with spirits, can my spirits or spirit guides use it? Do I have the power to push it? Oh, right. Rather, do they have the power to use it, to push it? Yes. If I put like some kind of voice to the button. Oh. Okay, so like a button that you press and it says something. We're gonna clear the energies once again. We're gonna connect to your higher self, Jenna, and all those guiding you. We're gonna connect to the spirits of your home and your spirit guides. Spirit guides and the home spirits that live with Jenna. Would you guys have the power to push the button if Jenna were to bring one around you guys to activate it? If Jenna were to get one? The answer is no. The answer is no. With the 10 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and a King of Pentacles there, they're saying no. They're saying no. They're just saying no. It's just a no. It's just a no. All right, we're going to get to your next question now. Oh my God, I got to tell you, they wouldn't use the energy for it. They're like, I got to conserve my energy. This is not the thing we're going to be doing right now. I'm not doing that. All right, so, and I have also been thinking about, I someday before I move, keep my computer on, open Drive, Google Docs, that some of the spirits can type there something. Spirit, if Jenna were to do this, yes or no, would they be able to type something in? So what you're telling me right now? They wouldn't be able to do it on their own, but if you were to sit at the computer and typed like random things, you may find yourself like ghostwriting or something like that. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, and 10 of Pentacles. I want you to know they just enjoy that you want to connect anyway, okay? You may find other ways that they connect to you, okay? So that is your reading. I just want you to know that they can't, but they could do it through you, okay? They could do it through you. That would be much less harsh on their energy. We're going to clear the energies now. We're going to connect once again, reconnecting to your higher self and your spiritual team, as well as their spirit guides and all those guiding you. Question number 3. 2 to 3 years ago, I heard and later saw that one of empty soap, laundry detergent bottles was moved. It little bit scared me. Who was it and why? I guess it was some kind of way to make me notice something. Spirit 3 cards for who was it that moved the laundry detergent and why? Is it what I think it is now? someone in your spiritual team is saying it's best that you don't know who this is. The energy has moved forward, but if you were to find out, you would feel uncomfortable with who it was. Okay. So with the Six of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Ace of Cups here, to protect your energy and to protect you in some ways, your spirit guides are refusing to answer this question. So whatever it was likely something that you just don't really need to know what it is right now. The energy, but they do want to tell you the energy has moved on. Okay? So that is your reading. We're clear the energies of all the previous readings now. Fabulous. Betty B, thank you for your donation, by the way. I really appreciate it. We're going to put you on the list now. We'll keep the raffle open a little longer because it looks like new people are coming in. Welcome, everyone. We'll keep the raffle up just a little bit longer. We'll do SB's reading. SB, are you here? Virgo, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? And did you donate for these 2 mini questions via Cash App or PayPal? I'm just asking so I can go find it. I may have missed it. You may have forgotten to press send, SB. You may have forgotten to press send on the previous ones. But we can get to you, Betty B. So SB, you may have forgotten to press send for the next 2 mini questions because we answered all of the ones you donated for. Betty B, if you're here, just give me a thumbs up. We will get to your reading, okay? We're going to get to your reading, Betty B. Just give me the word. I'm excited now trying to that ghost writing. Should I cleanse myself before or after? I would do it as much as you feel comfortable doing it, Jenna. I'd be cleansing myself every day and night. I'd be clearing my energies every day and night. All right, Betty B, can I have your question? Oh. So thanks. I was kind of cracking up at that read. Some of that stuff I picked up, but I was just wondering before to decide to text him. Just Spirit's giving you a heads up, though. Person's a slow texter, potentially. What is Mamiya hiding? What? Are you asking where or why? Hi, DXM. It's good to see you. So, Betty B, are you asking where or what or why? Or are you asking what is this person hiding your pills in? I was trying to decide if I want to be nice or not because I'm off met. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So we're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. So Virgo, you will have to donate for the 2 mini questions. I unfortunately didn't get your donation, unfortunately. You may have forgot to press send. Just remember to check in. All right, so Spirit Guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Betty B with their highest interest in mind. Can we connect to Mamiya here, their higher self and their spiritual team? Spirit, why did Mamiya hide Betty B's medication pills? Why did Mamiya hide Betty B's pills? No worries, Virgo. I just got it just now. No worries. Thank you. Is it what I think it is now? Is it what I think it is now? Is this a friend? Okay, so this person, if your medication, okay, just curious. Before I answer this question, Betty B, does your medication have the ability to alter the state of a person's mind? So kind of like opioids, and like ecstasy and you know pills people take to be woo. Does your medication have the ability to alter a person's mindset? Birth control. Is this a who is this person to you? What is your relationship with them? I just need to ask. The raffle's still open, everyone. He's persistent though. You New Yorkers are persistent. I will not deny that. We're like bulls. So Spirit, did he hide the pills, Spirit? Do you know for sure that he hid your birth control? Or is it like you assume that he has? Do you know for sure that he's hid it? Because the response here is like totally like it needs clarity before I tell you exactly what's going on. Do you know for certain that this person hid it? Or is it like you assume that he did? Not sure, just that the two of us are here. So I want you to know it doesn't look like your boyfriend was the one that hid the birth control, okay? The reason why I say this is because it looks like you may have lost it and you're going to find it again. So with the 8 of Cups and the 4 of Cups here, your birth control is in a place where you may have overlooked it, okay? And with the Ace of Wands, the 10 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands here, everything's pretty good between you and your partner. When I asked if he was the one that hid it, they told me no before you told me the clarity of it. That with the 6 of Cups, the birth control will return to you. Okay? So just so you know, your partner doesn't seem to be the one that hid the birth control, that you're going to find them again. Okay? And like oh my goodness, yes, of course it's here, or something like that. Like I put it down and then, or it got knocked away or something like that. We're gonna get 5 more cards for you. Your boyfriend did not hide your birth control. We have the Knight of Cups and 9 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords here. Your spiritual team wants you to be careful how you communicate to your partner with the assumption that he hid your birth control. He's not the one that hid it. He didn't hide it from you. It will return to you, most likely. He may have accidentally misplaced it or something like that. So with the Knight of Cups and the 9 of Swords here, followed by the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords here, you will eventually find it at some point in the future, maybe through cleaning up. And it's just going to be like water under the bridge or something like that, okay? Spirit, can we get 5 cards here from the oracles? They do want to ask you a question, okay? Like your spirit guides have a question for you. Do you want children? Would you like children? Let's say if your boyfriend did accidentally misplace them, let's say that's an example, or if this was the truth, would you have been open to children, or do you like the idea of that? So with the obsession followed by abandon here, it was not him that hid it, but with the clarity, lusting, and family here, there is this sense that your spirit guides do want you to think about your connection to potential motherhood. I wanted to say motherhood. Oh my goodness. Potential motherhood, okay? Is this something that you want, or is it something that you don't want? Did this situation make you realize you wanted kids? Did the situation make you realize you don't want kids? Would you have been happy with the idea that he hid it so that you guys can have kids? So they kind of want you to, I'm guessing, they don't want you to make assumptions about this person's character, like he would do that, because maybe this made you realize that you would have been excited about the prospects of having children or someone wanting to have kids with you through hiding your birth control, okay? So we have our twin flames, followed by pretending, masking mistakes. We have your cloudy judgment, and then we have your nourish. So they want to tell you your partner didn't do this. He didn't hide your birth control. But do ask yourself if he seems like he wants children. Maybe it would be a good time to have that conversation with him so that you can have like that open-ended honesty, okay? So we have here the twin flames and bluff showing up here, followed by the mistakes, cloudy judgment, and self-nourish. I feel like I gotta say something blunt or something. Like they want me to say the blunt message, which is you may have wanted this to be a yes because you want children. But the answer is no. However, the situation may be a great opener for you to ask your partner, hey, what do you think? How do you feel about kids in the future? Do you see that happening? So no, I wouldn't want to have children with him that way. But you may want children in the future overall. You know what I mean? So maybe this would be a great time to communicate with him and talk about talk about the future and potentially being parents. I don't know how long you've known him. He did not hide your medication though, okay? He didn't hide your pills. But I will just say this situation seems to be relevant to your desires for kids though. Something about this is relevant to your desire for kids. Okay? So that is your reading, Betty B. Why did he hide it? He didn't hide it. But you will find the medication in the future, by the way. It will return to you. Maybe it's in an obvious place or something like that you're going to return to. But the overall arching message here to you is, how do you want kids? When do you want kids? When do you see yourself having kids? Is this the conversation that you want to have with your partner? Maybe it might be time to have a structured conversation with them. I don't know why this I feel so mixed up in words that this situation might be triggering for this question, okay? So that is your reading, Betty B. If you want children, I hope that you do have them in the future. I feel like you'd be a lovely mother. And I wish you all the best in this path forward. Sometimes things happen as blessings. Sometimes we just lose things to make us realize something about ourselves. And I hope that if you indeed want children, that you have as many as you would like to. In as joyous of a way that you'd like to have them, okay? All the best to you in your path forward, Betty B. We're going to move on to the winner of the raffle now. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the winner? Hold on, let me go look at the thing. I feel like we should have an exact winner today. Oh my God. Oh no. Ah. Okay, 2 people are going to have to duel for the reading. Okay, 2 people are going to have to duel for the reading. Betty B, if you're still here, can I tell you, I'm getting a channeled message for you that you talking about the future of having children with your partner may lead to the discussion of having a family. and might end up really, really positive. It might end up bringing a lot of positivity to your the potential future of your family, okay? So, I mean, I just tapped into that. So if you want kids, Betty B, this might lead you to having kids. Like, this situation might lead you to actually having those kids. Just see how your partner feels if he's open to having that conversation, okay? All right, so we're going to clear the energies now. Guys, I'm going to announce the winner, and then we're going to get to SB. SB, you're the last donation of today. We're going to close donations for now. Donations are closed, everyone. Donations closed. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Thank you, guys, for your likes. 2 people are going to be dueling for the question. Okay, so. Oh, my God. I feel so bad. Like, I got to redo the number, but it really is 2 people. Okay, so hold on. Let me just look again. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Alrighty. All right, so because these 2 people didn't get the exact number, but they got 1 off from the number, the winner, well, rather, the 2 people who will have to duel for the question, by the way, and thank you guys for tuning in, for your likes, and for coming through for another Tarot Card Live with General Goods Tarot. I'm sorry I couldn't get to you all, but I will be live in future streams to come if you would like to subscribe and join the future streams. Himanshi and... Where are you? I'm seeing your list. Himanshi and... Okay, where are you? 64. And Yashna. Himanshi and Yashna, you two will be dueling for the question, okay? So because we got the number 63, Himanshi with your 62 and Yashna with your 64, you will be dueling for the question. Neither of you have won just yet, okay? Don't be getting excited. But the 2 of you will be dueling for the question. You got Ari, the beautiful Aries princess. Unfortunately, you got 86, but the winning number was 63. And because Yashna and Himanshi are both next to this middling number, these 2 will have to compete. But the loser will still receive a 3-card reading, okay? We're going to clear the energies now. Please detach any and all energies that are not my own. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please release me from any and all attachments that I have gained from all the tarot readings I have done so far up until this point. And please clear my chakras and realign my chakras, please. And thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. There's no losers. There's no losers here. One will get a 3-card reading. The other one will just get a full reading, okay? So Yashna and Himanshi, feel free to retype a new number. The winner will receive the free full reading if they get it to the closest, and the other will receive a 3-card reading, okay? So feel free to retype a number. We will pick the winner of the full reading after that, okay? With that said, thank you all so much for joining me for today's for today's social live stream. I will see you guys in future streams to come. You guys can head on out if you would like to. But we're going to wrap up the stream now with our winner of the raffle, SB, and our moderators. Moderators, how would you like to do the mod question order? By the way, see you, Sika. Have a good one. I will catch you in your email. Thank you, Sika, for the heads up. So the stream is officially closed. Eternal and Hina, the raffle is closed today. It's good to see you guys. All right, so Yashna, you are the winner. The number we generated was 100. So it would be the one with the highest number. But Himanshi, you get a 3-card reading, okay? You can ask whatever you want. I will answer you in 3 cards. Yashna, you get a full reading, okay? Namaste, Erica. Namaste. I'm always late. Eternal. This is why I gotta be having the late stream so you guys can show up. Sending you a yes or no. Get to it whenever. Gotcha, Sika. Will do. All right, guys. So with that said, we're gonna wrap up the stream now. That is officially the end of the stream. Yashna, after SB's 2 donated questions, we will answer your full reading. And then after that, we're gonna get to Hamachi's 3-card reading. And then we're gonna get to our moderators, and we're done for today. Beautiful. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Have a fabulous Wednesday. I will see you guys in future streams to come, okay? All right. Erica, I just got the vibe that maybe that spirit was my ex, dead friend who hated me. He did die of drug overdose. That would make sense why spirits wouldn't like to tell me. Maybe it was. It looks like your spirit guides won't want to tell you. I think it would be just important to let it go, you know, Jenna? Just important to let it go for now. For whatever reason that they wanted to reveal it. The energy is gone and it won't be returning to you, okay? But if you feel that it is the case, then maybe it is. Maybe it is. You would have to ask your guides for signs about that. All right, so I'll be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom, and then we're going to get to your question, Virgo. All the best to you, Jenna, and thank you so much for coming through. I'm wishing you blessings on your spiritual path and your journey, okay? Be right back. It's okay. Just wanted to say it to you because it makes sense why they wouldn't want to tell me. And thank you. You're amazing. Thank you very much, Jenna. I try to be. Again, guys, I'm just a telephone. I just relay information. I'm not special. I'm not special. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Sika. All right, SB, we're going to get started on your first mini question. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, Virgo, and all those guiding you, as well as B, their higher self and their spiritual team spirit. My feelings feel like they are leaving for B. Why is that? Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Virgo. Why would it be that Virgo is losing emotions for B? 5 cards? Or why do you think that's the case? So what do I think of this? That's what I think it is. Maybe because his communication just sucks. It's very simple. It's very simple. Your spirit guides are saying it has something to do with, like, you just want someone a little bit more suave and confident. We have the King of Wands here showing up. It's like B is really great, and there's a lot of positive reasons for why you guys are connected, but there's like something like the way he is a pursuer that just doesn't make you feel like your loins are burning and you're in a romance novel. It's just something, there's a lack of excitement here, okay? We have the Eight of Swords in the Sun here. You recognize that your connection with him is a good thing, that he's a great person, and you have nothing but positive, like you feel positive about him. You do like him very much. We have here the Four of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Seven of Pentacles here. This would be more of like a, like if you were to go towards B, this is like taking care of the house type of vibe that I'm getting. This is more of a, like a grounded, I don't know why I felt like boring is that the answer is, because while it's positive, he's boring. Spirit, can we get 5 cards here? He's boring. He's not very exciting. That's what they're telling me. It's because he's boring, but great. Okay, so we have the cards of rejection here, followed by shocking, with the possibilities, free-spirited adventure, followed by the better off perspective, and then we have here boundaries. Okay. You want to also explore more. If you were to pursue B, it's like okay, just please help me. There's so many different, it's complex. So the reason why your feelings are you're losing feelings for him is because of complex reasons. It has a little bit to do with the lack of excitement involved. It has a little bit to do with how he is sort of more of a rock type of figure to pursue. It has something to do with wanting to be free-spirited and explore and interact with others. It has a lot to do with freedom and wanting fun and excitement. Rather than like you're just he's great, but you don't want to hunker down and just like this is it. Some type of vibe, like you don't want this to be it. And this King of Wands shows up, like it's like maybe there's someone you would rather have like a fun time with, okay? Like you maybe are seeking someone who makes you maybe a spontaneous person who's loyal but exciting, something like that. Is there a raffle? The raffle ended, Camille. You missed it. So that is your reading. It's actually more complex. He is absolutely wonderful, but it looks like your soul craves spontaneity, excitement, thrill, someone who is super hilarious. And this guy is like, the love is there, but it's just too, like maybe it's just too, it's just too boring. It's not exciting enough, is ultimately what I'm tapping into. So that is your first mini question. How am I changing in general? Had a huge shift happen in May in my family life. We're going to disconnect from all the previous energies. Please and thank you, Spirit. I want to say I feel like it just sucks. This, like I just tapped into an energy of like, wow, this really sucks that I can't just want this person in the way that I feel like they would want to be with me. But but the heart wants what the heart wants, and I'm just not ready to hunker down with this person. I know it could happen, but I'm just not willing to give up my freedom right now for what looks like a long-term commitment if I were to hunker down and accept B in my life. Oh my God, that was a whole channel message. So Spirit, for Virgo, disconnecting from B's energy, how is Virgo changing in general? 5 cards. Yeah. You're communicating in a much more confident manner. And you're less strict about yourself with the way you communicate. You're a lot more blunt and more honest than you used to be. With the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Wands here, followed by the Page of Cups and the Two of Wands here, you are becoming a lot more confident with your communication, with what you want, with what you desire. You're not afraid to let go of things, even Even looks like it surprises you the choices that you're making. You are allowing yourself to drop things. You're allowing yourself to go towards what you feel passion for, and you are allowing yourself to express yourself emotionally too. Your words speak more truth to your emotions, but also you're integrating letting things go. So Spirit, 5 oracle cards here. I will say, instead of being quiet about what you think, you're being more expressive. Okay, so we have this silence and second chances going through. See you in future raffles to come. We also have here longing and time, and then we have here reflection, shared feelings. It's like I will say, there's like a past version of you that wasn't able to truly speak her mind, and it's just like you're giving yourself the chance right now, like you're wanting to relive life in the way. It's almost like you want. Oh, this is really great. You are becoming the you that you wish you had been before. Instead of being complacent with situations, you're now more outspoken. You're more patient, but you're more outspoken. And you're willing to wait for what you want while you're being outspoken. So you're really standing up for yourself right now. You're changing to the point where you're patient and you're waiting for life to reflect what you're seeking from it, rather than just waiting for things to happen. You're patiently going towards what you want, but you're also more outspoken, more patient, something like that. Okay. So that is what's going on with you. You are the you. You are becoming the you, or you are the you now that you wish you could have been before. Far more accepting of how you feel, of what you want, and very confident going towards what you want. Even if it ends up blowing up in your face, you're just like, I just cannot waste my time, and I have to go for a life that I want, and I can't hold myself back for others. Okay, so this is very beautiful, SB. Congratulations to you and your newfound sense of confidence. Honestly, verbal confidence, more so. It's not like you weren't confident before, but you have a verbal confidence is what they're telling me. All right, so we're going to clear the energies. That is your reading, SB. All the best to you. And I want you to know your spirit guides don't want you to feel bad about, your spirit guides don't want you to feel bad that you don't feel as strongly going towards B as you feel like you should. It's okay to follow your heart. And if your heart's not in it with B, don't beat yourself up about it. No matter how great of a person they are, a lovely personality is not enough for a long-lasting, passionate relationship, okay? You also need that spark too. But they want you to just be open to it. Just see where things go. We're going to clear the energies now. All the best to you, SB. We're going to get to Yashna now. And then we're going to get to Himanshi. Yashna, what is your reading and what is your question? That is the last reading of today. And thank you to all those who have donated and supported the stream. I appreciate it. 444 is on the clock. If you are thinking of something right now, look up the angel number 444. It may be relevant to your feelings, okay? If you have time, dear, is it okay if I ask another question at the end? Sure thing, Joanna, if you would like to. I'm intrigued by that. Okay, so we're going to clear the energies now of all the previous reading. Oh my God, guys, the energy drink has gotten to me. I'm glad we're wrapping up the stream because I feel insane right now. And as I say that, I'm going to sip some more energy drink. I had a great therapy appointment today, rather. Is the full moon today? I thought it was yesterday. I need to try that drink. The Fallout energy drink is really good. And it's natural high. It's a natural high for people. All right, Yashna. More information on what exactly did I saw yesterday. I feel they were visitors. And how do I connect with them more if they are helping me on my journey? Are donations closed? Osiris, if you would like to donate, I do have time. I do love you. If you would like to donate for a reading, I'm happy to answer your question. Normally there is 1 or 2 people that come through, and I'm always happy to honor it. Okay. So, Spirit Guides, can we connect to Yashna's higher self and spiritual team, please? And thank you, Spirit. Can we connect to the visitors what they saw yesterday? Can we connect to what they experienced and saw yesterday, please? And thank you. What exactly did Yashna see yesterday, Spirit? 5 cards. So for whatever reason, your spirit guides are telling you what you saw is just something that they just want you to continue on your spiritual journey. They can't exactly express to you through tarot what exactly it is that you experienced, okay? Gotcha, Osiris. So with the moon, the 8 of cups here, followed by judgment, the high priestess, and the 10 of wands here, it cannot be expressed fully through tarot. Okay, so this is them saying just to let it go for now. What you saw cannot be fully expressed through tarot. And in time, you will understand probably why that is the case, okay? We're going to get 5 more cards because I feel like there's a spiritual message that needs to be told to you about what you're processing spiritually. Spirit, 5 cards for Yashna. You will be revisited by this experience once you are grounded spiritually, okay? You will be revisited by this experience once you are grounded spiritually, because at the moment you may come up with like fantastical ideas of what this could be, but and this is why they can't express to you, they cannot express to you fully what you went through. You must be more grounded so that you're not maybe like coming up with they're vampires or is Bigfoot. They're like, so that you're not creating a fantasy. You will be revisited by this experience once you're far more rooted spiritually. So with the Queen of Wands, the 6 of Cups here, followed by the 4 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and 9 of Wands here, you will be steadily progressing towards that re-experience, okay? When you're in a much more balanced state spiritually. 5 oracle cards, well, 10 oracle cards for Yashna Spirit. They're like, whatever you went through, they can't tell you because they're like, if we tell you, you might be like, oh my God, I got to cleanse myself. I got to douse myself in that holy water. They don't want to scare you right now with what that was. So we have here elusive. They are going to be they are not going to be open to you. Any tarot readings you receive about this, by the way, collective or specific, don't trust any of them. Don't trust any of them, okay? Just assume that your guides don't want you to know right now, okay? We have here running, followed by mistakes and open heart here. They don't want you to, like if they told you, you might run away, but really, you must be receptive to what you saw, but right now you wouldn't be. Somehow, for some reason, whatever that was, you wouldn't be receptive to it. Okay, 5 more cards, Spirit. They want you to be more open-minded, okay? In the future, you will be revisited with this experience, but they want you to be more open-minded. They feel like you will be in the future. So we have here longing. 4 more cards, Spirit. With that shallow. 3 more. time, waiting, possibilities, good, and shocking. So whatever that was, you're not ready to know what it is right now. In the future, when you are far more open-minded, you will experience these things again, okay? Lovely. So it's like, when people are like, oh my God, Archangel and his beautiful golden locks, and he's like really an eyeball. He's like a ball of multiple eyeballs with 6 horrifying wings from different animals and from animals you've never seen in your life. And it's just like Archangel Michael is this horrifying eldritch horror, and you're like, this is a demon, but really it's an angel. It's like you're not ready. Be not afraid type vibes is coming through right now. So that is your reading, Yashna. It is the vibe of be not afraid. Okay? It comes in peace, but you're just not ready to experience the truth of it. Okay, so we're going to clear the energies of that. I feel both excited and annoyed. All right, so we're going to get to Himanshi now. All the best to you, Yashna. Have fun with this amazing spiritual journey that you're on right now. We're going to get to Himanshi. Himanshi, would you like to ask your question? And then we're going to get to Osiris and then our moderators. You're very welcome, and congratulations on winning. Be not afraid. I think this is the I come in peace, right? The Klingon. Please tell me more about my marriage timings further. I'm confused how I will know if someone is the correct partner for me. What is my team trying to tell me about that? We're gonna they want to let you know. You're gonna know that the right person came along when you don't feel anxious around them, when you feel calm, cool, and relaxed around them, when you feel certain of this person's feelings for you. Okay, you're gonna know the person's right for you when you feel like you can trust them and rely on them, okay? So Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and all those guiding Himanshi, can you give us timings on their future marriage, and how will they know if the person is the correct partner for them? So they cannot give you timing at this point. Can we get 2 oracle cards at the very least? One more. So with the 7 of Cups, the Emperor, and the Moon here, they can't give you exact timing. It's kind of up to this person when they decide to ask you for your hand in marriage. But the person who is coming into your life that you will marry is a mature individual who has a good deal of control over a mastery over themselves, okay? Probably has a stable job, probably has a good head on their shoulder, honestly, very respectful. They can't tell you much more than that. There is no exact time because it is in this person's hand to ask you to marry them. And there's no further details about it, unfortunately. So with the stress, the ecstasy and the conflict here, I gotta tell you, it looks like you might. Are you stressed about the idea of like when you're gonna get married? Is this a topic of tension for you, for example? If it is, they need you to focus on just getting to know people and having a good time with them, okay? Because you stressing for marriage may be affecting you enjoying connections with others. It may be a clashing or a conflict involved here, okay? You'll know you found the right person when you feel calm and knowing about them, like you know their intentions, they're pretty clear about it, okay? So that is your reading, Himanshi. The person you will likely marry is someone who knows himself, that you feel like you know them well and know their intentions. This person has, you know what they are wanting from you. You're not confused by them. And then secondly, there is no timing for your marriage, unfortunately. It is up to your partner and the conversation that you guys will have. And there's not much more details around that. Your spirit guides want you to focus on enjoying people, on getting to know others, and enjoying the connections surrounding them, on the joys of finding a possible romantic connection, okay? So that is your read. Oh my god, I'm getting so much confirmation. Can I tell you, Himanshi, you may be rushing the idea of a partner. You may be rushing a person coming into your life. They want you to be patient and enjoy connecting with people, okay? And try not to harp on the timing too much. It's never too late to fall in love. And right now, it would be very important for you to enjoy people rather than try to force marriage onto yourself, because marriage doesn't make anyone happy. Marriage makes nobody happy, okay? Marriage is contractual. What is the most important thing is the connection you share with another person. If you guys are teammates, if you guys are working together, if you guys are both going into the future as a team, okay? However you want to manifest that. Right now, for you, the most important thing is, can I live with this person for the rest of my life? Can I enjoy them for the rest of my life? Can I trust them for the future? Can I build a future with them? Marriage is just the contract that binds you. It doesn't mean happiness. They want you to focus on happiness, okay? So that is your reading, Himanshi. We're going to get to Osiris Santiago now. Osiris, are you ready for your reading? Thank you so much for your support. Yes, sometimes. Okay. Can you tell me when and how will I meet them? Unfortunately, I cannot, Himanshi. With the moon card, I don't have the exact details on it. Okay, I apologize. We're going to clear the energies. I wish it were that simple. Whenever I ask Spirit for exact times, they're like, listen, our concepts of time is very different. So there soon might be like, damn, 5 years is really fast, right? And you might be like, that's forever, Spirit. So I would just be open first to connections and then think about when you're ready for further commitment, okay? All right, Osiris, what is happening between Stefan Perez and Adriana? He is my partner, but I know she's trying to get him back, his ex, okay. We're going to connect. You're very welcome, Himanshi. All the best to you in your journey of self-love and romantic love. Connecting to Osiris's higher self and spiritual team. For the first time today, Osiris, we will be picking a different deck for you. They're actually telling me to take this deck for you. Spirit, please clear the energies of all the previous readings. Please, thank you. We're going to connect to your higher self, Osiris, and all those guiding you, as well as your spiritual team, your soul. We're going to connect to Stefan here, your partner, their higher self and their spiritual team, please, and thank you. As well as Adriana, her higher self and her spiritual team. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding. Stefan, respectfully, what is going on between him and Adriana? What is happening between these two right now? Okay, there's a block card here. Trying to avoid some type of fallout between these two. Someone, okay, is it what I think it is now? It looks like Stefan is trying to break away from Adriana as peacefully as he can while also avoiding a fight. So we have here the Five of Swords in the blocked position, okay? It's like he knows he has to cut her off, but he's so worried about hurting her feelings, okay? He seems to feel a sense of sorrow for her, like he feels so bad for her because he still has like that nostalgia for their connection. And he really doesn't want to break her heart. With the Emperor, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Swords here, he is wondering what is the most diplomatic, responsible, and mature way of how to handle breaking a person's heart, okay? And he doesn't want to move too quickly. We have the Knight of Wands in the blocked position. He doesn't want to make any rash decisions or moves, knowing he's gonna have to hurt her feelings, okay? He's trying to think about what's the most peaceful things to do. The Nine of Pentacles came out here with this woman kind of like touching this like white feathered being, this bird, this white bird here. How can I do the most peaceful, how can I make the most peaceful action to break away from this person? It really does hurt him to reject her. Because I think this person doesn't like the feeling of rejecting another person. All right, 5 more cards, Spirit. They're telling me to get oracles for this. I feel like I want to cry almost. Like I feel like he's anxious about the thought of it. Yes, he seems to be very exhausted. These two may have a long history of like this dynamic. So with withdrawn here, followed by obscurity, we also have the exhaustion, hopeless, okay, with the sorrow. It almost as if he would rather not touch the situation than interact with it and reject her. Like he would rather hide and not be involved than to tell her, hey, stop. Like if he were to reject her, he doesn't want to experience the fallout of that rejection, the crying, the yelling, the pleading. She really is stuck on him, huh? All right, so we're going to get 5 more cards and then 5 more oracle cards. I feel really bad because I feel like I'm about to break down. I'm about to break down. We have the 8 of Swords. That's the energy. Something he really is worried about rejecting this person. Gosh, that is horrible. All right, so beautiful. We have the King of Cups in the blocked position, okay? Listen, but she's alone with mental health issues. That's terrible. Your partner is very thoughtful emotionally, okay? And he especially doesn't want to hurt people he used to care for, no matter how they treated him. He knows that he has to eventually move the situation on. We have the 6 of Swords here. Moving on from baggage, I want you to know he doesn't want to go back there. We have the Magician. We also have here the 2 of Pentacles. And then we have here, beautiful, the 10 of Cups. He's going to figure out a way to handle this in the most balanced and cooperative way possible where everybody is satisfied. It looks like he definitely wants to move things forward. He's waiting until he finds the right way to address this issue while being sensitive, okay? So this is what's going on between these two. Your partner is trying to find a sensitive way to reject this person, understanding the volatile nature of their mental health, knowing that if he does it in the incorrect way, a fight's going to happen, but something is going to have to happen. He wants to manifest a balanced approach here so that he could be happy. Everyone can be happy here. Okay? So 5 more cards for Osiris Spirit. He doesn't want anything with her, just so you know. If you were worried about this, he doesn't want a future with her. We have here mixed emotion and abandoned here. He just doesn't want to break her heart by just being cold to her. We have here breaking point. We also have here confessions followed by nourish. But he does understand he will eventually have to deal with this. And it does look like he will choose an action that is the most peaceful he can do. Okay. So this is a very much a lesson for him, which he is trying to process at this point in time. Okay. So that is your reading Osiris Santiago, your partner is trying to find the best way to reject this person peacefully without causing more stress and trauma. He's worried about this person's mental health, I assume. And he just really doesn't want the onslaught of potential issues if he's not careful with this, okay? You're very welcome. All the best to you and your journey with your partner. Good luck to them. And good luck to him in this situation. All right, so with that said, guys, we're going to get to the moderators, and that's the end of today's stream. Moderators, are you ready for your readings? We're going to start with Camille, We Vibes, Tortoise Love, and then Joanna. All righty, so Camille, would you like to post your question? Thank you guys for your patience. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to your higher self, Camille, and all those guiding you, as well as your spiritual team, your soul, the deities, entities, anomalies, and beings whom are guiding you at this present moment in time. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Camille. Whatever comes out for him in 3 cards. Don't be afraid of decisions you've made coming out of a place of not wanting, because the eight of swords is in the reverse with the Ace of Wands and the 5 of Cups here. Don't be afraid of stepping on a few toes because you refuse to allow yourself to be stuck somewhere, okay? They are saying you are in the phase, you're in it now or you're entering it now, where you're just like, I'm going to start disconnecting from situations I don't want to be trapped in. I feel like you're going to be looking back at things like, it's got nothing to do with me anymore. Oh my goodness. So they are saying you will feel a sense of guilt for it, but even if you feel the guilt, what's on the other side seems to be better for you, okay? So this is what they want to talk to you about. It's okay. And what you're doing is actually releasing yourself from being trapped, okay? Even if it looks bad. Thank you, Erica, boss. Yes, the work, for example. Yes. So this is what your spiritual team wants to say. Keep going. It looks like you are choosing to free yourself no matter how it looks to other people. But it will look bad to others. Okay? Just so you know. So that is your reading. Well done to you, Camille. You're very welcome. F the other side. Ah! Exactly. Sometimes you really got to be doing you. They're not paying your bills, or, well, they're not living your life, rather. I was predicting Camille quitting in May. He's brave. He's still in June. Anything from my spirit guides in regards to L, the Aries? Thank you. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to your higher self, We Vibes, and all those guiding you, as well as L, the Aries, their higher self, and their spiritual team. Spirit in 3 cards. Anything you want to say, anything in regards to L, the Aries, that you guys want to mention? 3 cards. Trick on a hoe. Oh my god. Is it what I think it is, Spirit? They are saying that if you want to connect to this person, you should go and reach out to them. Take as much time as you need to do so. So with the 8 of Wands and Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, they are saying go towards this person, reach out to them, and wait for their response. It will take some time, potentially. They're just saying potentially. And take as much time as you need to reach out to them. They want you to offer your cup of love to them. Ace of Cups here. You are clearly connected to them in a way where you want progression to happen. And if you feel this pull towards this person, they want you to go towards them and to try and communicate with them, okay? And to be patient with a response. So What they are telling you right now, We Vibes, is that they want you to take your time reaching out to L and to be patient with a response, okay? So that is your reading, We Vibes. We're going to get to Tortoise Love now. Tortoise Love, are you ready for your reading? Shit got real. They kicked me from the work group chat on WhatsApp. Shit got real. Oh my goodness. Ah. You're welcome, We Vibes. It looks like your spirit guides are promoting you to be more confident here. Wow, so they left me during my 6-month sick leave and kicked after I officially quit. They are blessed. Yep, we'll think about it. Thank you. You're very welcome, We Vibes. Tortoise Love, are you ready for your reading? Congratulations to you, Camille, for sticking up for your inner peace, to be honest with you. Gotcha, Tortoise Love. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings. We're going to connect to this person that you're mentioning here, their higher self and their spiritual team. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you towards love, spirit, and 3 cards. Anything you want to say about the current energies in the situation here? Here's what I think it is. This is the current thing that I think it is. This is what I think of it now. Alrighty, so the current energies is of not exactly knowing what's going on in the background with each other, but hoping for the future that you guys continue to interact, okay? So with the 3 of Wands and the 4 of Cups here, followed by the 7 of Pentacles, they are just, it's just the energies right now is of just hoping for a better future. For both, it could be mostly this other person's side. I see it kind of for both, but this person is in an energy of refusing to see that there are that in the sea of their disappointment, there are satisfying experiences that they may be rejecting or not seeing because of their past experiences, and just keep connecting to each other and hoped that this connection cultivates them seeing that they don't have to feel this way, okay? So it's just a matter of continuing to interact to develop a different mindset. Oh my goodness. Exactly my thoughts and feelings, but I'm patient. I think that's good. That's fantastic. All right, so last but not least, all the best to you, Taurus Love. Thank you for moderating. You're very welcome. Thank you to all of my mods, Camille, We Vibes, Joanna, Taurus Love. You guys are great. Vivi, wherever you are, Devin, wherever you are. Hope you guys are having a fabulous day. All right, so Joanna, you are the last person for today. What does Spirit want me to know about moving forward from Lucy? I'm going to connect to your higher self, Joanna, and all those guiding you. And 3 cards for Joanna, Spirit. What do you guys want Joanna to know about moving forward from Lucy? Spirit, ancestors, and all those guiding Joanna. What do you want her to know about moving on from Lucy? This is what I think it is. They want you to ask yourself how she has affected the way that you've interacted with others. 3 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. What you need to know about moving forward is how she and the connection you guys shared, how it affects your other connections, okay? How has the interaction with Lucy affected your other relationships? They want you to think about that, because it looks like the relationship you guys have together is influencing your bonds somehow. So that is your first reading. She was super healthy to me, and others are just toxic. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's tough, but me and her are no good. Oh no. Wow. For my second question, is Maru emotionally affected by our disconnection? Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Joanna, can we connect to Maru's higher self and spiritual team, please, and thank you. Can we connect to the energy surrounding this question? Spirit, how is Maru emotionally affected by Joanna's disconnection with her? That's what I think it is. So your spirit guides want to say they love you very much, but they don't want you pulling on Maru's energy anymore. We have the King of Swords here, and then we got the Queen of Swords here. Oh my goodness. All right, so with the Six of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles here, they're saying this is too much. This is too much Maru time. We're open to everything else but Maru. I'm going to ask, why? Can we ask spirit guides of Joanna, why is that the case? What is it about Maru in particular that you guys don't want to talk about here? See what I think it is. Let's see what I think it is now. They want you to just go after other people. They don't want you going after Maru. They want you going after other people. This is why I don't want to talk about her, because they don't really like her for you. Anyway, Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Wands here, because we'd rather you go after other interests. And to us, Maru is not a good use of your time connecting to. I suppose this is what they think. Is it because she's focused on Kate, or is it because she is toxic? Is it because of one card for the first half? One card for the second half. It's because she's toxic. So we have here the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups here. It's because they think she's toxic for you. We got the Justice card showing up here. They're like, what if I like toxic? Oh, look at that. They're like, what? No, Joanna, no. The Fool card here. They're like, you're silly. You're silly. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, so with that said, I love my spirit team, but oh my god. They're like, executive rejection here. Executive order, no more Maru. So with that said, guys, that is the end of this stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in and joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live with me, General Goods Tarot. To all those who are just lurking, thank you guys so much for joining me and sharing your beautiful energies with me. I hope that you have a fabulous day, lurkers. To all those that joined me for free questions and donated readings, thank you guys so much for your support and for your spiritual teams communicating with me and connecting with me. Remember, tarot is never the definitive guide to the future. It is only picking up on current energies. I am just a telephone. I am not important. Use these readings as a guide in connection with your intuition, okay? So with that said, have a fabulous night, everyone. We vibes, Joanna, Taurus Love, Camille, Vivi, wherever you are, and Devin, wherever you are. I hope that my moderators have a fabulous day and night, afternoon, wherever you guys live. With that said, goodbye, everyone, and see you in future tarot lives to come. I'm not sure if I'll be live tomorrow, but you will know when I schedule one, okay? See you guys, and have a good one.